today have never been in one of those games. What should we know about this for them? Well, it is different from the aspect.
What's up, YouTube? Happy 2020 and welcome to the watch party of the 2020 NHL Bridgestone Winter Classic. This year's matchup is between the Nashville Predators and the Dallas Stars. I have no favorite of these two teams. I actually hate both of them, but I figured it's the Winter Classic. It's the only hockey game today, so why don't we go ahead and watch it? This year it is the Cotton Bowl.
Welcome to Dallas Bowl. This is the 2020 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic. Presenting our teams, please welcome the Dallas Mounted Police.
Ooh, and they're riding horses. Unfortunately, guys, if you are here for game footage, I am not going to be able to show it to you because of copyright reasons. You guys can find a stream that has it, but if you guys just want to sit here and chat, I'm going to try to get my best commentating.
First, let's meet the visiting Nashville Predators.
And the Predators are walking out. They're wearing a white up here and then down below at the waist with a blue and yellow stripe right in the middle, and it says in a cursive writing Nashville Predators right on the jersey. I am not a big fan of that one, but then again, the one thing I do like about it is the new Predator logo that they have on the shoulder. It's kind of like an actual saber-toothed tiger, which is really cool.
Please welcome your Dallas Stars.
Ooh, and the Dallas Stars coming in with a very special Stars jersey. They got the D as usual, like their normal jersey, but this one they have the word Stars and then a star in the middle to represent the A in Stars. When they're playing their goal song, and when the Dallas Stars that come into Cotton Bowl Stadium. Where is Cotton Bowl Stadium at? So I can actually give you guys an actual location for this.
Players have arrived. Dancers have danced. There will be some singing that will come next, and a lot more than just that. All of that from the Cotton Bowl. When we come back.
This is our year.
Cotton Bowl is an outdoor, so it is in Dallas, Texas. So they are at the official city home of the Dallas Stars, which actually is a pretty good site for this. Cotton Bowl, usual home of the Cotton Bowl Classic, but since they had the Winter Classic this year, they actually had to move that to AT&T Stadium, which was actually an interesting fact. If you guys want me to keep you guys updated on any other sports, I can do it right here. I got my phone next to me. One big game I know that everyone wants to know about, Michigan is taking on Alabama this year in, was it the Sun Bowl, I think? Currently the score is 10-7, and it looks like the first quarter has come to an end. Michigan is leading. I'll keep you guys updated on that throughout the game. We are currently at commercial break, so go ahead and get a drink, get something, get a snack, because this is going to be a fun ride. Only hockey game today, which is the Winter Classic. Second day where there's only one hockey game in 3 days. They had one before New Year's Eve, and then they have one on New Year's Day. The 2 days ago, it was Ottawa taking on Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won that game. Yesterday, everyone was playing, except for Ottawa and Pittsburgh, obviously. And I think there was one more team that didn't get the chance to play. Oh no, there's 2 more. It was these 2 teams actually. So there's 4 teams of total that actually didn't get a chance to play yesterday. So that means there's 1 more. So that means 5 teams didn't get a chance to play yesterday. 2 of them are playing today. Once you don't get a bottle of water, I will be right back, guys.
Fans out of the 80,000+ here.
And if you guys are wondering what the sound is in the background, my girlfriend actually is over here. She's currently playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Currently kicking ass in Kingdom Hearts 3. By the way, my channel, and I want to get this posted out there, my channel is not age restricted. If you are under the age of 13, though, do be cautious of my swearing. Because I do swear. I am 20 years old. I do swear a lot. Not too much. I'm going to try and tone it down a little bit during hockey broadcasting, because this is actually what I want to do. I want to go to broadcasting for my career.
Our national anthem. Coming off his recent win of season 17 of The Voice, please welcome from Corpus Christi, Texas, Jake Hoot.
We're going to turn this up because it's America's song, the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
I probably should stand up and do this.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, getting proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And as I normally say, let's play hockey!
A flyover, pyrotechnics, and the song. And then
That was cool. I like how, that's what I love about national anthems. If they add the pyrotechniques, like with the actual rocket's red glare, and then the bombs bursting in the air after the rocket gets launched, that is the kind of national anthem that I like. Little fun story before the game comes, because we're actually doing one more commercial break before we go kick off the 2020 Winter Classic. I went to an event out here at Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, Iowa. Oh no, it wasn't in the actual arena. It was actually in the event center just across the street. They had like Joe Flacco of the current of the who's he on now? He's on Denver. He was on Baltimore at the time. And then they had like Sean Johnson there, the gymnast, excuse me. Yeah, but they actually did the national anthem before all this, and they actually had a rocket that shot out of the stage. And then they even warned us there's going to be a rocket and then some bombs going off. I totally forgot about the bombs going off. It scared the absolute shit out of everyone in the fucking room. And let me just point out, there was like 20 schools that showed up for this event. 20 schools. And bombs blowing up. Hello, I ducked and covered. I didn't care about the national anthem playing. I went, ah! Oh, wait a minute. National anthem. I feared for my life on that one. Oh. Kind of fooled me there, little game. Come on. Can't do that. There we go. Winter Classic 2020, Dallas, Texas.
It is an amazing explosion of sound, the roar of the crowd, and it included this. The ceremonial puck drop, Cotton Bowl Hall of Famers Troy Aikman and Ricky Williams.
Well, Jamie Benn tries to win both face-offs here. Dr. Roman Yossi decides to take the puck.
Roman Yossi and Jamie Benn taking the ceremonial puck drop. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2020.
Let's go with the Dallas Stars and Ben Bishop, the young man who grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. Went to the University of Maine in Orono. He's big, he's athletic, and he's really good at handling a puck. Brian Boucher, what do you have for us on Pecorine?
Well, for Nashville Predators. Yeah, for Nashville, Pierre's going to be Pecorine in goal. Two losses in the last.
Come on, they need to do they need to update their presentation because they usually have a scoreboard that usually shows up like let's say this is a television. I don't know if I'm reversed or not, but let's say it's either over here, and if I'm reversed, it'd be on the opposite side that I just did it.
Let's see if there's a big crowd reaction from the face-off. Sometimes we get one, sometimes not. We sure did.
And they do not change their scoreboard, but we are underway in the 2020 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic. Dallas with possession. Radulov with it. Back to the point. Now down to Jamie Benn. Benn around into the corner. Back to the point. Throws it at the goal. And couldn't get it. There's Tyler Seguin with it now. Seguin gives it up to Jamie Benn. And the Benn could not get up. And here come the Predators. Predators up. No. Intercepted by the Dallas Stars. Foxa takes a shot. And he goes wide. And the puck goes all the way down into the Dallas zone as they will reset and regain. Nashville almost pick off the puck. Here come the Stars the other way. Back into the neutral zone. And apparently whistled offside.
Very fast track right now. Talk to the linesmen and the referees before the game. The ice is fantastic. If the boards are as quick as the ice, we're in for a whale to get.
Tonto, jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. I'm going to pull up the stats. They do have the starting lineups going up on the cross, but I'm not going to remember any of that. So I'm going to pull up NHL.com as the Dallas Stars lost possession, and it's cleared back into the Stars zone. This game is coming to you live from the Cotton Bowl Stadium in Dallas, Texas.
Started out by Matt Duchesne, nudged ahead to Mikhail Grunlund. Plays one along that can be gathered in and started ahead.
Nashville. There's a
back up the boards. Dug out there and floated along by Cagliari.
Nashville throws it at the goal.
Off escape and well.
If I'm a little distracted, guys, I'm looking at my screen here. I'm trying to pull up the lineups, but my internet's really slow at this point. I don't know why.
Amazing what.
Puck cleared into the zone. No icing. Dallas does pick up the puck. Here come the Predators the other way, though, as they regain possession. Dallas does pick the puck back up. Oh, Nashville picks it up and took the shot, and it goes off the side of the cage. Intercepted by the Nashville Predators as they come back in, and apparently touched by a high stick. Oh, no, offside. Excuse me. Thank you to Mr. Mike Emmerich here.
Rick Bowness, interim coach of this team, took over as the interim coach on the 10th of December, and because he is coaching on January 1st, 2020, he is now in his 5th decade, and only 2 other coaches, Scotty Bowman and Pat Quinn, have coached in 5 different decades. Roman Polak circling for that, but it was poked away from him. Around behind now, Colin Blackwell. Got it on back now for Ryan Ellis. Sent it back across to Roman Yossi.
Yossi with it now.
Point getter on this team.
Yossi. Back to Ellis. Ellis. He goes wide.
Is one of the Predators.
A little bit of pushing and shoving between Blackwell and 45 for Dallas, as there's a player down for the Nashville Predators.
Doc talked about the big hit by Austin Watson right here. Hard on Roman Polak. Clean, hard.
Oh, that was a good hit, though, and underneath. Polak. That's who it was. Polak, number 45.
They want a 5-minute penalty. Peter Laviolette not happy at all. CFI. There's the big hit by Austin Watson. And right in the middle of your screen, right out there, there's the collision.
Oh, he might be done.
Not tell if there was a forearm or an elbow, but Ellis down and just finally getting back to his feet. Yes, a right elbow by Corey Perry.
Corey Perry for the Dallas Stars, who was acquired during the offseason, might be done for the game.
You see Corey Perry looking at the replay and a monitor in the penalty box just to our left. Again, Ellis
there we
was
go.
Down. He was trying to play that puck. And Ellis just finally getting back to his feet, getting help from the medical staff and a couple of his teammates.
And Ellis's game might be done. Corey Perry, you are now public enemy number 1 to the Nashville Predators, as you just injured one of their probably key players.
Middle of your screen. Ellis goes to shoot that puck, and the contact by Perry.
Corey Perry looked up and said, "What the heck did I do? Dude, you just completely elbowed the guy into the dang head."
To determine the severity of this and whether they have the right to do this when they are considering a penalty of this nature.
Yes, the difference in the look when it's in slow motion compared to the real speed aspect of it. Could Corey Perry have bypassed the contact on Ellis? You're looking at the change of level, a follow through on a shot. Those are all the things that the officials are looking at. Is could he have avoided that elbow?
And the Situation Room is not in Toronto for this game. It is here inside the Cotton Bowl. So,
and that looked like Chris King. That looked like Chris King from the National Hockey League that was up there looking at all the different views and now having the communication with the officials. So again, looking at it in slow motion, looking at it at real speed, and
Corey Perry is gone.
Number 10, 5 a game for Albury.
So Corey Perry's afternoon is done. Just 2 minutes and almost 45 seconds into the hockey game, as they are going to be short Corey Perry for the rest of the night.
In the Winter Classic, injured Predator, an enormous opportunity for his team.
Predators will be on a 5-minute power play, and they can score as many times as they want on this. Dallas does clear the puck, and like I said, Nashville is going to be on a 5-minute power play.
It's not just one goal you can score, but as many as you can get in 5 minutes. Carried back along by Fabro. Able to wind it along and get it over to Roman Yossi. Scaled it along. Duchesne protects there. Tried to get control. Guided around.
Arvidsson, Duchesne, Yarnik, Fabrio, and Yossi out there for the power play unit for the Predators. Dixon, Comio, Polak, and Lindell out for the Stars, hoping to kill off most of this power play, as they actually just did a line change.
Away from the bench. That allows that communication to be much more clear.
Matthias Ekholm able to gain the zone.
Ekholm
Rattled it on around. Gronholm able
throws it down, and the Stars get the puck, and they clear it out.
As far as center, and Ekholm there as the Predators drop back to get onside. More changes for the Stars. Turris dropped it off. Johansson on further. Turris rattled it around, taken by Philip Forsberg.
A bit of a cloudy afternoon in Dallas, Texas today.
Right now, Dallas doing a good job of keeping them to the outside.
Ekholm there. Then Forsberg.
They have four attackers, one defenseman. Ekholm, the only defenseman out there for the Stars, or for the Predators, excuse me. And this puck goes out of play.
Good break there for Nashville. Because that puck was going to get out, and Dallas are going to be able to get some wholesale changes. But took a bad bounce and will stay inside the zone of the Dallas Stars to face off to the left of Ben Bishop.
The gold jerseys you see are Nashville's. The white ones they wear are based on the Nashville Dixie Flyers, a minor league team of the 1950s and 60s in Nashville. That's cleared out of play.
Oh, and Dallas is going to have another power play to take care of, or another penalty to take care of. This one might be delay a game.
Blake Como shot that up and over.
A 5-on-3.
5-on-3 coming here.
Yep, and it will be 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes as Dallas throws the puck out of the zone.
Boy, he might have a beef there. It looked like it might have went off that near partition.
Well, whatever the referee saw.
Watch this area of the ice. We're going to move it up on the left-hand side. Watch up high in the glass. Stop it right there. Watch in this area here. It looks like it maybe glances off the boards right there. And then it looks like it continues to roll. But again, we get the benefit of looking at the replay, slowing it down. The official said no.
So some of you in the box for delay of game, clearing the puck over glass.
Como and the Stars were begging for it, saying it went off that near glass.
Nashville with it. It's got, again, 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes because the 5-on-4 5-minute major penalty.
Playing catch with Forsberg across to
Yossi. Duchesne tries to go through the crease and he couldn't connect. Yossi with it, excuse me. He takes a clap shot and it goes all the way around and down into the Predator zone.
You can't miss the puck alongside, especially on a 5-on-3, because that's what happens. An easy clear.
A minute 10 on the minor penalty, 2.5 on the major. It is Duchesne walking it on.
Duchesne.
He's got Johansson.
Forsberg. Yossi.
The back playing catch with Yossi.
Yossi throws it. Save made.
Again, it's Forsberg.
Forsberg back to Yossi.
Yossi again and then across.
Duchesne.
Holds.
Yossi.
once more,
Duchesne.
Duchesne again.
Duchesne takes it back up to the point. Over to Yossi. Forsberg couldn't get a shot off. Back to Duchesne. Shot. He scores! Nashville strikes first on the Winter Classic. It is 1-0. Matt Duchesne makes it 1-0.
Well, the Nashville Predators moving this puck through the middle.
Nashville just moved that puck so dang well. And then it's just
ding. And goes top shelf, short side on Ben Bishop.
holy heartless.
Changing out by the trio of Yossi, Duchesne, and Forsberg, and eventually Duchesne.
There's also nobody. Oh, good God. Oh. And Verseless. So the 5-on-3 power play, done. The 5-minute power play, still in effect. For a minute 45.
First shot on goal for the Predators becomes a goal. Rolling off of that is Ekholm, must play safely at center. Gronlund
I think the crowd was just chanting "Ref, you suck," but then again, you can't. The penalties cannot be reviewed unless it's like what Corey Perry had earlier. To see if
Yarncroke to the back, Ekholm off. Brought on by Kyle Turris again.
Turris
Turris fed it to the
Ekholm. Turris. Throws it at the goal, and he couldn't get it there. Yarncroc with a nice shot, and it gets blocked. And here come the Dallas Stars the other way with 1 minute left on their penalty kill. There's a shot at the goal, and he couldn't get it on net. Fast-paced action here at the Winter Classic in Dallas, Texas.
Out to center in the last 50 of the major penalty power play. On now to Arvidsson.
Arvidsson takes it around. He couldn't get it there. Back to the point. Arvidsson. Yossi. Gronley. Throws it there. Save made. Rebound. Bishop was Ben Bishop. Just saved the Stars from being down 2-0 early in this half midway through the first period.
Around it goes now to Duchesne.
Duchesne with it. He scored the goal earlier. Duchesne with it again. Throws it back and forth. The shot. They score! Nashville connects on this power play as well. It's 2-0.
The failed clear by the Dallas Stars.
Nick Bonino.
And then Nashville goes to work.
Point on the power play.
That's nothing but a wide open net. What a pass by Matt Duchesne.
Brilliant pass by Duchesne in the former BU Terrier.
Everyone was looking at the puck. Everyone totally forgot about Fabio. He was just wide open. How do you let that guy wide open like that? Like, come on. Still 8 seconds left on the 5-minute major, though. They can still score one more and make this a 3-0 lead early in this or midway through this first period.
Just a couple of seconds. Wound back.
And the major penalty has expired. One on the 5-on-3 and the other one on the match penalty.
Maldi reaching and spinning just 5 feet 6.
4-1 with shots on goal. Nashville just throws the puck into the zone. Alexiak picks the puck up. Klinberg. Sagan throws the puck in. Radulov tries to get the puck out, but Nashville ends up getting the puck, and here they come up the zone. Picked off by the Stars. Oh, dangerous right in front. Bishop had to fight that off. Nice body check there at the very end. And it's 1-on-1. Maybe 2-on-1. Penalty coming. Will it be a penalty shot? And it is. It's a penalty shot in the Winter Classic.
Peter Laviolette doesn't agree with the call, but Gurianov.
Peter Laviolette doesn't agree with this penalty call, but I mean, you cannot trip the player up when he's already basically ahead of you.
What'd you see there, man? Well, you see Gurianov come with the speed. You can see Irwin reach out, gets the skates before he gets the puck. This would have been the first quality chance against Rene to start the
Radulov, the Dallas Stars' best chance to put them back in this hockey game. And here is the penalty shot. Radulov goes to the right. Back to the center shot. Puts it wide. And Radulov didn't even try anything. Rene just stayed where he was at, and he just puts it wide of the net.
in the first period, and we've had plenty of drama already.
He shot that puck from very well out and trying to go stick side on.
Radulov, should I go in and actually dangle the guy? He knew. He's mad at himself on that one.
Right on that angle. Rene didn't give up a lot of net there. It looked like he was coming way off of the crease.
Hey, he was about
offenses will face off for the Dallas Stars now. Pecorite wearing a really nice goaltender mask, I want to point out. It's got the new, like I said, the new saber-tooth tiger logo for the Predators for this Winter Classic. Maybe that'd be cool if they actually adopted that. Dallas with a good chance, and he puts it off Rene's pad. Pavelski out there. This is his second outdoor game in his career. Oh, the net's off. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hamlet. That's off, Doc.
Thank you.
That was off way before. What the hell?
I got to reverse my
Not many shots have gotten through on goal.
Oh,
God.
God.
Blocked. Painfully so, as Pierre pointed out.
Can you come see?
Midway in the first period, already there have been 2 goals scored.
Oh, live stream.
1 penalty shot that went
I'm
wrong.
doing a watch party for the Winter Classic.
Well, I'm gonna cut it. I got this.
Oh my God.
No, it's just a train. An attack train. I just beat it.
Damn. Learn to glide. No, I don't want to know what this is. What are you doing?
Well, I just want to check out my new one.
Can you move around? Like while you're down in the ground?
No.
We're currently at commercial break, guys, so kind of just watching my girlfriend taking on a bunch of bad guys.
If it's a race of any kind, Eddie Olczyk is there cheering on his favorite. The favorite apparently didn't do too well. Did you have Wind Placer show there, young man?
I think
It's
I
a
got
bunch of
placed.
Keyblades.
But I was hoping it was Ben Ham use. When it went with Roman Ham, Yossi. Let's go. There's an inquiry. Yellow.
Play back underway here. 10 minutes to go in the first period of the Winter Classic.
Meanwhile, here's Radulov shooting.
Radulov off the goalpost! Sagan
Walked out to the front and then
couldn't pick it up, and neither could look like Alexiak. Couldn't pick up that puck. Keeping it in the zone. Like I said, Nashville's up 2-0 after 2 early power play goals.
Offensively for both of these teams.
Here's Radulov.
Radulov in front, save me! Rebound! Yossi! Or not Yossi! Arena couldn't find it!
Recoiling are the Stars, who are starting to warm to the task here. Sekera gave it across.
Dallas Stars starting to wake up and realize, wait, we're playing a hockey game. Yes, this is a different level of competition because it's outdoors, but it's still a regular season hockey game.
And Bishop able to rattle it around, coming by a top row.
Nashville and Dallas. This is our first. Both these teams are playing their first game outdoor. How incredible is that? Throws it into the goal. Throws it towards the goal, excuse me. It goes just wide. Joe Pavelski, the former San Jose Shark. That name I will always remember. I just got to remember that his number is no longer 8. It's now 16.
Pace of the game still the same for you there, Pierre.
Absolutely. And the ice is outstanding when it hits. Black ball on Lindell right in front of the penalty box. There's another one. Lindell returns a favor.
Shot back across for this one to be tipped back in deeper. Working back along is Irwin. Meanwhile, it is grabbed off there and started on.
Dallas, here they come.
Involving Austin Watson, and not getting up very quickly from that is Blake Como.
Oh.
Watson's a big hitter for the Nashville Predators, and now there's a skirmish going on back at the other end of the ice.
One end of the ice, we have a little bit of a tussle. And it sounds like at the other end, we have a player down, another injury from a really high hit, it looks like.
Watson at 6'4", 204. He is 51.
Oh, that's legal.
He can throw them. He did there.
That's a legal hit. And we go to a commercial break. Whoa. That was a menacing Keyblade.
And certainly proud to be a part of it. And this may be my one and only, so we're going to try our best to enjoy it as much as we can.
Like you at all?
No, we don't like each other. And again, rivalries in our league are established in the playoffs. And we created this rivalry last year. We knocked them out in 6. And you could feel it a couple of weeks ago when we went into Nashville, that game, that carryover from the playoffs. So I'm not surprised at this, and I know it's not over yet.
The physicality part with Corey Perry, what would your take on it?
Well, yeah, he's just unfortunately he got him in the head with the elbow, and that's the right call, unfortunately. You know, hey, I thought our penalty killers did an excellent job. We gave up a couple of chances and they scored, but that was the right call. We got to live with it.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Back underway here.
Rick Bowness, interim coach of the Dallas
4-on-4 playing for a little bit. Looks like a double mine. Looks like it's 2 roughing minors.
No penalty to Watson for the hit. Meanwhile, this is carried back up by Jamie Benn.
I don't see why there would be a penalty for that hit from Watson. There's a shot and Rene fights it off.
All-Star last men in, presented by Adidas. One player from each of the 31 teams has a chance. You decide who becomes an All-Star. Go to NHL.com/vote.
Well, you mentioned that hit, Austin Watson on Blake Como, and good, clean, hard hit. Unfortunately, from the replay that we saw, getting a chance to see it again during that TV timeout, it looked like Como hit his head on the ice after the contact from Watson. So Dallas down 2 forwards. Only down to 10 now.
Lindell steers that one on across. Brought on now by...
Throws it. Save made. Rebound. Rene loses it.
Came from Lindell.
I need to be paying attention here, guys. It's not bad.
Trope hints. Sees this one turned back across.
Here comes the Predators the other way.
And then it comes back up the wing. Is brought on now by Yossi.
Yossi.
Slips over his options and
Was it back? Arvidsson loses his edge.
But regained and has that goal. Weaves to the outside and shoots.
Throws it. Sent to the side.
By Klingberg, but errantly as far as center, where Arvidsson will tap it across.
7:20 to go here in the first period. Still 2-0 for the Predators.
7:15 to go, first period, and 2-0 Nashville. No even strength shots for the Predators yet. Scored both on power plays. This is Hamhuis able to bash it around.
Interesting.
Forsberg jostled there, rolled off that from Dickinson. Dickinson challenges, and then it came in front and is swatted away by Ben Bishop after it rolled off of Heiskanen. Here's Ekholm.
Ekholm tries to give it up to Forsberg.
Good rock there by Alexiak, the big man. Dealt back along, and Janmark couldn't control.
Nice picture there from Ekholm.
Right out in front.
Couldn't get it to the front.
Good job done by Heiskanen. And so now watching
What
the
the
coming goal is
heck?
Janmark. Heiskanen gliding on ahead. Dallas
Oh my God.
sees this one driven back in by Heiskanen, who immediately
Oh,
sprints
Dallas
in
picks
for
up the puck in the
Jamie.
attacking zone. This could be dangerous here.
Jamie Benn runs in.
But Nashville shuts it down immediately.
As he ran into Fabro, shaken up a bit as the captain of the Stars.
What are we going on here? Stop it for something.
Dante Fabro, the goal scorer on the second power play goal with Jamie Benn. And you see his arm comes up just a little bit, and that gets Jamie Benn right in the nose.
Oh,
The left elbow comes up. Fabro's not really trying to do it. He's trying to make a play on the puck, which is along the boards. Then kind of skates right into his elbow. Good non-call by the official.
Sagan on the draw at center, wanted on back, and Sekera is able to
throws it around. Picked up.
Off, able to turn it along further. Dropped around behind by Cavigliano and swept away from the front of the net there by Yossi. Then right out in front comes Sagan.
Sagan tries to throw it in front. He couldn't get it there.
Yossi able to lob one along that comes out to center off of Polak, who retreated and spun it into the skates and then the stick of Radulov.
Dallas can't get anything going on offense. No even strike shots on goal.
2, 3, 4, nothing 4-1 in games in here. A 2-goal lead here in the Winter Classic.
Excuse me.
There he is again on Sekera. He's all over the ice.
Young man from California that is just 5'6". Here's a chance out in front for Pavelski, and it wouldn't go through.
Pavelski couldn't even get the shot on goal.
Curling out at center now is John Klingberg. Klingberg's able to motor ahead.
Pavelski.
For Joe Pavelski escapes, but cannot get by. And
Then it comes
Klingberg
off.
moves in to help out, and we get a stoppage of play, and we have a net
I just had one in my hand.
And so a
Here, Ty.
face-off will result. But not until we take a timeout. Shots on goal are 5 for Dallas. Goals in the game, both by Nashville on the power play. Predators 2, Stars nothing.
And another commercial break incoming. Ooh, let me do a quick score update because Michigan, Alabama are still playing. Currently, I think they're trailing, according to this. Yep, they are currently trailing the Crimson Tide 14-13, but they have the ball at Alabama's 45-yard line. And it's 1st and 10, so. Unfortunately, guys, I can't show the stream I said earlier because the fact that it is copyright reasons. So I'm sorry, but if you guys do need an app to watch the game on, Dofu Sports, it is you can watch NBA, NFL, hockey games, no matter what it is. That's what I'm using to watch the game as well. Unfortunately, I cannot show my TV.
Union. And our assessment on conditions and
Because it is classified as copyright, guys. Do you guys not know what copyright is? Come on.
Yesterday would have been an issue with the sun glare. That is not the case here today. Terrific cloud cover. The sun issue probably is the biggest issue for a goaltender aside from freezing cold temperatures. We have neither of that. Perfect conditions for goaltenders here today.
How about the depth perception there, Bruce, for a goaltender with the crowd being so far away when players are shooting the puck?
Yeah, I think it feels different, right? You know, you can just sense that it's not the normal situation with the crowd on top of you. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
Nashville tries to get a shot, and he couldn't get it there.
Should be even better for the goaltender.
Back to the point, how was that not offside?
of wonderful wonderful note in the NHL and had 5 consecutive shutouts at one time. Or was it 14? I can't recall. But fashioned with the team called the Coyotes. And so he is our goaltending expert, and tomorrow we'll be celebrating a birthday, but that's not until tomorrow, so it doesn't count. Offensive zone face-off for the Predators here.
Danny Benn seems to be okay. Not back for this shift after that errant elbow from Fabro.
Predators win the faceoff, throws it at the goal, and it actually gets it to the net. But here comes Jamie Benn and the Dallas Stars. Flicks it in, and Marines just says, nope, thank you.
One other question, Brian. I know before one of the
That's 4 people that asked me to show my television.
Of a strategy of hoisting
I'm like,
the puck high
I can't.
and dumping
This is not
so that
my
defenders might lose
footage.
it in the crowd. Does that represent anything significant to you?
I don't think so. I mean, to me, you would have that.
Keep you guys updated on the commentary, though.
At a ceiling inside an arena, typically they're dark. That can pose some issues. If there was
Dallas does win the faceoff. Gets it back to the point. Throws it down below the goal. Sagan, Ben, and Radulov out there. Radulov throws it at the goal, and he couldn't get it there.
Back along by Yossi, but taken again by Radulov out in front. Oh!
Throws it at the goal, and Sagan is down there at the corner to pick up the puck.
The ice, and he just popped right back out and was looking for Ben, and Ben got a good piece of it. Didn't get
Nashville tried to clear it out. Can't.
With a nice arm save.
Picked it up. Yeah, I heard you.
There by Lindell, and so Dallas can keep the
Whoa.
pressure on. Around behind it is Radulov again. Good shift by him, and a feed in front wouldn't work for Cogliano. And so out at center, it's gotten by Lindell.
Relentless shift there from Radulov.
Not offside. This play is onside, so if Dallas pick up the puck, it's legal.
Pavelski, as the
Pavelski.
Stars have made a complete change with this puck back in the Nashville defensive end. Finally, the Predators are able to sail it back out, hoping to get a change made, which they have. Sekera able to pivot, bank one ahead. That is all the way back.
Throws it down, and icing is called.
We were talking about Radulov a little bit earlier from our proper number 12 RoboCam.
Karibo?
Look at that effort. Hits the deck, finds the puck.
That'd be funny. Chris shows up.
Actually got by Rene, just caught him at the top of the shoulder.
Oh, just couldn't get over his shoulder.
Really good shift there for that line there.
Roman Kola sent one ahead that is cut off there and swung right in.
Rebound, save made! Throws it back at the goal! Throws it wide. Nashville with the pressure now.
Breakdown defensively for Dallas. Smith was all by himself.
Here come the Stars the other way, though. Ooh, almost picked that up.
By Rene, and then lost it back high for Smith, but it becomes an offside.
And that is offside. 2:54 to go in the first period. Still 2-0 for the Nashville Predators.
When there's a defensive breakdown, your goalie's got to bail people out and watch it. Ben Bishop, the long legs, the left side coming out. Great opportunity.
That was a really nice shot. Did it get tipped? It must have, because it rolled up. It rolled up Bishop.
I think Smith was surprised here how much time he had. Because usually when you're standing in front of the net at this level, there's a pretty good chance there's going to be a defenseman that's going to be on your back pretty quickly. But he had a little bit more time there. Always easy to be the Monday morning quarterback, but
offside.
Had an empty net to the left of that pass. It's a huge play there from Bishop.
Haskinen just lost that outside, and so an offside call will bring another neutralized faceoff. It is remarkable the ice conditions are as good as they are when everything was lost in the latter part of last week due to torrential rains here. Everything has been rectified. They had to start from scratch. It is a tribute to the ice makers. That's out of the glove of Bishop, dropped around behind for a play to be made.
Dallas, here they come. Nope. That's a Nashville just told them no.
I think that play to Bishop, that would have been icing if he didn't play it, but I think once he realized it was already in the mid, and he dropped the ball.
No icing, as this is waved off because the Predators did touch it. Dallas down there in the corner trying to pick up the puck, but they can't. Nashville comes out with it. Cleared to center ice.
Worked on by Torres. Here's
Picked up by
Torres.
Torres. He gets a shot. He couldn't get it on goal.
And then Klingberg on him. Thrown along by Austin.
Klingberg throws the puck down. But picked up by Nashville. And there's a... That's not a penalty?
And this goes back down and right near Rene. And it's taken by Ekholm. His hands work very
Okay,
quickly
refs.
and moving in.
Okay. I'll just ignore that was a tripping penalty completely. Another shot saved by Rene. That all shouldn't have even been happening. What happened was Dallas star player went to touch the puck. He cleared it. He kept his stick there, and the Nashville player just tripped right over it. Hello, people. That's a tripping penalty. Like, come on.
In that decade that we left behind last night, Tuukka Rask, Ben Bishop, Jonathan Quick, and Pekka Rinne. A minimum 200 starts. Those are the best goals against averages in the entire decade, and two of those guys are here and performing for you this afternoon.
Wow. So since the 2010s, the best goals against average percentage from the 2010s went to not Ben Bishop. Went to Tuukka Rask. Pekka Rinne and Ben Bishop were up there. That's off.
And offside. Well, you saw those two guys, Brian Boucher and Rene's numbers were very strong in that decade, but they've not been this year.
Yeah, they haven't been. They accountable and know that they have to come up with timely saves. That has not been the case by and large for Pekka Rinne. You look at his numbers this year, a save percentage of .894, far below what we're accustomed to seeing. But in the system of Peter Laviolette, sometimes...
Look, are you trying? There's a shot save wide.
Times when maybe you don't get a lot of shots, and I think that's maybe been the case.
Picked up by the Preds in the attacking zone.
The second half of the season. If they don't get it, Boots, they're going to be right where they are.
Picks it up.
The regular season, they're going to be a bubble team if they don't get that consistent goaltending.
Currently tied with Chicago for last in the division and out of the playoffs. Dallas is holding one of the top three spots today. Here's Heiskanen feeding one along. Joe Pavelski took over there. Good around behind. Hintz there, and then Pavelski. But then Forsberg for the last 35 of this first period.
35 seconds left to go. We're finally within the final minute of the first period. Really long first period, I will not lie. 20 seconds left.
Swept back across for a play to be made back in by
15 seconds as Nashville dumps the puck back in.
Tapped around behind by Nick Bonino.
Picked up by the Predators. Predators trying to get something going. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1. Shot saved by Bishop. Rebound as clock expires. And that is the first period. Almost an hour-long period.
And an appreciative roar from the crowd, particularly the ones in gold behind us.
A good time awareness here from Rocco Grimaldi. Throws his puck to the front of the net. And Bishop with another good save with the left pad. And then Craig Smith.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to show the game because of copyright reasons.
Let's hear from Pierre Maguire and his interview.
Thanks very much, Doc Hodson. How much did that Corey Perry hit affect the beginning part of this game?
Yeah, I mean, it puts us on the top. It's dirty, and there's no room for that now. You know, I don't know what's up with Ellie, but Ellie misses the game for right now. Perez is out of the game, and it's just no good for anybody.
You talk about players missing the game. You hit one of their top guys as well. Como, he's out of the game. They're down 2 forwards. How does it affect how you play?
Not much different. Just go straight lines, be physical, and get to the front of the net.
That's all awesome.
But the oldest of 10 in his family.
Oldest of 10?
A live performance from Dan.
You heard that too, right?
Trouble for the Stars.
Holy, help me, Hannah.
Central Division foes. That's what we have. We also have 2 goals, both on the power play by the Predators. We have some heavy hitting. We have some close calls. And we have 80,000+ people. It's great.
So, first intermission. What are you even supposed to do here?
Regain range.
By doing what? There's one over there. To your left. There's like so much help now. It's on the side of that. Oh shoot. Hey baby, you have a lot to pick up over here. That's just funny. Look, you're just sitting there like this, and you're just like, yeah, my work's done here. Oh, look, you got 4 right there. 4 over there. How do you get the ones flying? Oh, 1 up there. What did you do?
I just changed the
Can you change it back?
yeah.
You should do that then. They're riding down the wall.
Welcome to the Lexus Intermission Report. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
New Year's Day at the Cotton Bowl.
Oh.
NHL Bridgestone Winter Classic, a 2-0 lead for the visitor has the Preds on top. As we welcome you into the Lexus Intermission Report with Mike Milbury and Keith Jones. I'm Catherine Tappan. Happy New Year to everyone. Mike, what do you make of this team so far today?
You know, I was at the first Winter Classic in Buffalo. It was beautiful, snow globe and all that. But every year they've made it better, and Dallas is showing off themselves a great big hoedown here. It's tremendous.
It's been awesome. The wind is starting to get to me right here, but it's been a lot of fun out there, and the players look like they've got a real edge to this one.
Yeah, they do. Time for our first period spotlight.
Baby, hold that one. Oh, what?
When you look at this game, the story was the 2 penalties that led to the 2 goals.
Yeah, it's an easy goal.
Can you not glide for very long?
It's a 5-minute major, picking the head of Rose there, and then Como flips it up and over the glass. Nashville's
You're
got a
flying.
5
That's
on
not
3
gliding,
power
that's
play,
flying.
and they capitalize on that. It's Matt Duchesne with the goal, and Duchesne picks up a helper here, and the 5-on-4 goal that Favreau puts in the back, and then Nashville with the early 2-0 lead.
Mike, what did you make of the penalty for Corey Perry?
You know what? Corey Perry is a tough player, and sometimes he crosses the line. He does it intentionally.
Baby, stay there.
You know, I don't think he had any intention of making this hit on the head of Ellis. Watch his reaction there.
Baby, there's one down. Oh, wait, there's
Up
one
to
up
the
there.
heavens. He was just late to the party. He missed his jet, tried to get back. You can see he's genuinely upset by it, but it doesn't matter.
That's all of it right there.
Not, when you see an injury
Just
like
slide
this,
down.
a direct blow to the head, you know you're going to see a 5-minute penalty. Good call, tough one for Corey Perry.
And it's nice when review comes into play. They can get a good look at it, make sure they get the call right. It's a huge game. It's an awful feeling for Corey Perry to be leaving, and it's a brutal feeling for Ryan Ellis to be hurt. So a lot of things go into this, with the fact that they can look at it, review it, get the call right, and make the right call, and then Nashville goes out and punishes Perry for injuring their player. All good stuff from Nashville's perspective.
The 24th ranked power play in the National Hockey League. They get 2 goals on the power play in this one. Let's send it down to the field with Mike Tirico and Patrick Sharp, guys.
All right, guys, these players physical that first period was. You played 3 outdoor games, 2 Winter Classics. Was this a different start compared to what you played?
No question about it. That was the most intense outdoor period I've ever seen. in the NHL so far of all the outdoor games. Usually it takes a few shifts. The field is skates, handle them up a few times. Understand your surroundings. It's loud down here, Mike. You can hear the noise. It's a delayed kind of noise. There's a lot to take in as a team, as a player. But things got started right from that first shift. Jamie Benn, the captain of the Dallas Stars, throwing his body around. Didn't take long for Austin Watson to get involved. Some big hits on both sides. We heard the coach, the Dallas Stars, Rick Bowness, say these teams, no secret, they don't like each other.
So nothing Nashville after one. Second period still ahead. A lot more before that.
Yeah.
Continue here. From the
It was just a little
Classic. Bridgestone tire is the form that matters most. As the official tire of the NHL, Bridgestone's proud to celebrate those who come through in the clutch, both on and off the ice. This year they partnered with Nashville's Matthew Shane to help the local families start the new year with a smile at the Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic.
Oh, come on! You gotta show that! Whatever. They're about to show a really cool Bridgestone commercial. And since it's the feed that I'm watching on is through the NHL.tv, I cannot watch it. How are you not done with the game yet? Two. Close, as usual. Two. Let's do the outside real fast. Dude, 9:30. Baby, I worked 9:30 all the way through Saturday. I don't know what this. Why? No, it's not this week. It's next week.
Friday I work 8 to 5.
Oh shit.
And it's Saturday I work 5 next week. Oh.
Figures. Fucking same day, same as usual. Does Michael work Friday? What time does he work on Friday? You'll have to check with him because she won't go in 2 hours early. No, she won't.
No, I actually have some of this pretty thing. She's got
I know. You did too.
No, I didn't. When?
When we did the last Whisper Challenge.
Oh, that's the second point. I'm talking about your live stream and you just farted.
No one needs to know.
Why flatulence is normal? Alexa, fart.
No, don't fart.
Yes. So this way it covers if you fart.
I think you're asking about flatulence.
Alexa,
Flatulence.
stop. Quit doing
I
that.
don't want to hear it fart.
No. No.
Yes.
No. No. Jiminy Cricket.
Alexa, fart.
No. Ignore that.
You're a dick.
Hmm?
I said you should do that, asshole.
She swore not me.
I'm back. Back to doing what? I have no clue.
You're at Olympus.
Yes. That took a whole lot of smarts to find that out.
Why are you in Olympus?
Because this is where it's with me.
Ooh!
Oh, because I ain't got Casey on her. Oh, we're just gonna update her.
How about figure out where you gotta go first and then upgrade it?
What does that say?
What?
The 01. No, what's that I need?
Oh. Fluorine? Fluorine? Which you have none of? Really long. I wonder if they're doing the they're covering up the what is it? Dallas didn't let him 4 goals. Oh God, that's funny. Oh God, that's funny. Woo-hoo. Big summer blowout. There you go. Jeez. No! They did it.
That one right there.
Yes. Hey, baby, you have 15,000. Keep going.
Sweet.
Baby. The Iowa Wild, I told them, I put, like, on one of their wallpapers, I said, why don't you guys do a schedule wallpaper? Fucking gonna disappoint. That wasn't what you were supposed to see.
Bowl with a lot of Hall of Famers.
Okay,
In
what is
order
that?
to set the
That
record
is
for
what you're
Texas
supposed to see.
League opening day
That-
attendance, the Dallas Eagles invited a lineup of former
okay?
stars to face one Tulsa hitter in the top of the first. Over
Adama-
54,000 did
Adominite.
and saw Hall of Famers Ty Cobb in center field, Dizzy Dean pitching, Mickey Cochran catching, Tris Speaker in right field, but only for one batter. It was 190 feet down the left field line, and in batting practice, Ty Cobb hit
The
seven
Dallas Eagles.
into the stands at the Cotton Bowl. The 2020 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic is brought to you by Lexus, experience amazing. By Intuit TurboTax. By Bridgestone Tires, clutch performance in the real world. And by Jägermeister, the official shot of the NHL.
Adominite. At the bottom. Go up. Keep going up. Nope. It's not there. Oh, it's a shop card. Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. Okay, now back all the way up because I want to. What do you got to figure out what you're doing there? She's hopeless.
Shut your dirty. Yeah.
Well, you're not focused on what you're trying to do. You're more focused on upgrading your blades, which you're not even going to use all of them. Figure out what you have to do first.
Largest at the big house in Ann Arbor, and this one will take second place. And as we approach the second period in a heavy hitting first, we want to reassess the carnage factor. Ryan Ellis, is he back yet? He is not. But we see that Blake Como, who wore that heavy hit from Austin Watson.
God dang it.
Kind of just take a step back or a notch back because it's just been so physical. We heard the words of Patrick Sharp, who was able to play two Winter Classics with the Chicago Blackhawks, and the intensity and the physicality of this first period here in the Cotton Bowl off the charts. And hits will be there, but I think it'll settle in now, and knowing that you can't be running out of position to make a hit here, Doc. Because when you do that, usually you give up odd man situations or...
Wait, why am I not using the NHL app on the iPad?
The puck's going to end up in the back of your net. Sorry to hear that.
The hits in the first period were 16-11 Dallas. More hits than shots.
Holy heartless.
To the corner, they'll start. Fabro, who has one of the two goals, gave it across. The one-time trigger pull from Yarncroke wouldn't work. Outletted.
Gosh dang it.
Played back on for Jamie Benn. Wanted to work it in front, but saying no was Johansson. Flew one back out that skidded near Lindell. Back in from Benn.
Two things noticeable, Doc. We're at ice level, right outside the natural predator zone.
Fucking care, it's
Got a little
hockey.
more windy. Two wind gusts here, very strong. And two, it seems like it's gotten a little lighter. Not as much cloud cover since the first period. Look out, there goes Cagliano right into the net. And since National has control of the puck, the referee will not blow the whistle. And now Dallas gets control, and the officials will come and fix the net. That's big Scotty Driscoll. Get some help from one of the ice maintenance people here at the Cotton Bowl.
Should the wind become a factor, they will divide the third period in half, and should there be an overtime of 5 minutes, they would divide it in half too. But that decision will be made by Colin Campbell and Stephen Walkham of the NHL, who are seated right next to us. And that will not be made until the end of the second period. So that everything is even. At Wrigley Field, there were 10 goals scored, and 7 were scored by the team with the wind at their backs. That was between Detroit and Chicago in the Winter Classic, the second one. This one's blocked on now for a play to be made across and trickled on over for Hintz, who can outlet on now for Foxa, and then sped back across by Como, and then it must be
not what I needed, actually. I need...
So they recoil again with Alexiak flipping it, but not far.
It's all right.
Ekholm will retreat to his own line. Ekholm able to lift one on that connects up to Grimaldi. Rocco Grimaldi sent one around in front that was canceled out by Heiskanen. Grimaldi able to persist. Shoved off by Alexiak.
Oh, shoot. It actually does have the players. Okay.
The ball has continued to tangle and are just now getting back into the play. This is a
Stars with the puck in the attacking zone. Sorry, I've been trying to get the stats on who's up, and I realized that it's right here. Hey, there was a penalty shot earlier and that Dallas couldn't convert on. The first penalty shot in Winter Classic history, I believe. Throws at the goal, and he couldn't get it by Rene. Pavelski with it now. Throws it slowly out to the point. Shot. Saved wide. Hello.
Grimaldi able to connect to Yossi. Yossi fed one ahead, and it's on.
I said hi.
Move back in. Smith with the shot, and that canceled out by Bishop.
Here come the Stars the other way.
Gurianov able to gain the zone. Drops it on over to Radulov. Radulov watched there tightly by Smith. Wedged off the puck behind, but keeps going.
Throws the puck at the point. The shot's that wide.
That one wouldn't go. The try coming from Esa Lindell. Floated back high, and watching it as Bishop as it becomes a play for his defense. Jamie Benn worked it ahead, then eventually.
Well, he said hi 3 times, and I said hi back, but he still kept saying hi. I don't know.
Ben, no luck. Ben fed it in front. Sagan was bumped off there by Black.
And here come the Predators, maybe. Watson knocks it away, though.
Heavy hitter, big favorite among the Predators fans who are seated around behind us here. When he is out there, a roar goes up.
Here come the Stars.
This is brought right back ahead, and Sagan
Really?
in the zone, and saw it played along by Ben. Sagan there, but spiked back ahead by Fabro.
Ooh, good hit.
Center. It's Klingberg turning for the
Dallas with it.
And back in.
Coming up, Ben and Fasca out there. That'd be Ben, Fasca, and yeah.
What we call it when we trash talk somebody. Like, hey, Pasta, the only thing you got going on the ice is that cold brew.
Pasta's feelings are hurt.
Grab a Dunkin' cold brew for game time.
There they go, Kendall.
That was funny.
Two pretty good goal scorers there, Doc. Indeed.
Nashville with the puck, throws it to the corner. No one there, though.
Worked along by Arvidsson. Played on further now to the outside by Arvidsson. Then
Throws it, the goal save made, rebound, puck loose, and it goes behind the goal.
Done by, that time it was Como defensively. And then it can be outletted ahead, and it's Como able to.
Como back out there after getting injured in the first period.
Heavily with Fabro trying to play it further. More bodies go flying. Outlet pass over for Yossi, but then taken right back by Foxa. Foxa dropped off for Como, and Como able to backhand one.
Goes in front, say rebound! Rene tonight. Back at the point.
Moving along, Alexiak jabbed it around behind. Cogliano to turn with it.
Cogliano.
Drifting to the outside.
Looking, throws it at the nice, and no one on the back door to throw it home. Como. Or Alexiak, excuse me.
Away by Arvidsson, but following up are the Stars again.
Como, Vasca, and Cogliano out there for the Stars on offense.
Played back on now for Jason Dickinson, but
Dickinson out there now. Throws it.
And Rene off the boards to field it. Rene spun it back along, hoping for Gronwyn. Back in deep by the Stars, though. Dickinson around behind. To the outside now, it's Janmark. Matthias Janmark able to right toward the front, but it's
wraps it around. Ow! You see how that feel? No, I didn't. I hit your arm. You hit my arm. Stop!
And so back in, they'll play it once again, and Rene able to fire it back off the glass, but it winds up becoming an offside.
Ow. Yeah, that's how it fell on the back of my head. Ah, why do you keep retaliating? You threw it at me first.
A few moments ago, and then out in front, a quality save here by Rene in a tight area. Real good chance. I don't know if Cogliano was able to get all of the wood on that one, but still a good start for Mecca Rene.
That hurt, damn it.
More times than not, when that puck goes from below the goal line to the guy in front of
Yeah, you did.
The goaltender's going to be down. You got to throw those hands towards the crossbar because the goalie's going to be taking the bottom of the net. Dallas has kind of found their game here, and their defensemen being very aggressive.
I'm just going to continue commentating here.
Watson there, but stepping right by him and keeping it.
Pavelski with it now below the goal.
Pavelski behind, sent down to the ice on the lean of Turris. Pavelski persisting, but it came back up the boards. Klinger's there, and covering for him is Ben. With one that was spun back.
I know, bud. But I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on hockey. It's big day of the season, Winter Classic. I don't care if it's a boring hockey game, but but I like watching the Classic. Ooh, Rene had to go up. Like X had to jump up to grab it.
To cover. The best laid plans. Still 2-0 Nashville.
Dang. Ain't gonna lie. Heck, Rene got ups. I don't care if both teams suck. It is a cool game to watch every year. I do not care if one team has a losing record. I don't care if the other team's undefeated. It is still a pretty cool hockey game to watch. I do not care if both teams suck. You're about to die.
Bam, bitch!
Sharks were in the Stadium Series. Sharks have never been part of an actual Winter Classic. They've been part of the Stadium Series.
Wilson and the Seahawks head to Philadelphia to take on Carson Wentz and the NFC champion Eagles. Football Night in America kicks off at 4 Eastern only on NBC. Jamie Benn, 14, is out there. The 14 of Eddie LeBaron, the first quarterback of the Cowboys, who played 12 seasons.
You know, I was about to say, St. Louis hasn't played an outdoor game yet, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, they have. I don't remember what year it was. And you actually, this game does matter in points. I think this is 2 and 3, I think. So this game actually does kind of matter. How was that not a trip?
Got it back on now to Smith for Grimaldi. Grimaldi is shot, and that was steered away by
No, 3 or 4. I think Colorado's 2. So this game actually does kind of matter for one of these teams, because one of these teams isn't even in a playoff spot at this point.
Spun back out by Yossi.
I do realize it's January. It ain't fucking April. My Hockey Productions, unfortunately, I cannot show the screen because of the fact that it is a copyrighted broadcast. I do not own the rights to any of the footage. That's why I am not able to show it. I've had too many people come to watch parties and say they cannot show the screen.
Here's Lindell trying to trickle one in front. No luck there. Around to take it now is Janmark. Matthias Janmark dropped it back off. Klingberg with it there.
Klingberg.
Had an opening for Lindell, but that was closed very quickly at the opposite point. Meanwhile,
come on, Dallas, show up a little bit. You're playing a hockey game, not playing poker.
Played again back out by Hamhughes, and then back as far as the Dallas line. They spar for it there and able to emerge.
I mean, heck, Nashville's already pulled out the Uno cards for you taking 2 penalties and said 2 for your mistakes. You're already down 2-0. We are about halfway through the second period, 11:50 to go.
Dickinson ahead. Carried back up again by Como. Jostled off there after he let that one go.
Sean and it gets blocked.
Klingberg, the defenseman, jumped in and beautiful shot block there.
Here's Irwin off of Hamhughes, reaching Pavelski. Popped along, nice keep by Pollock, but steered back out yet again and sent back to Shane. Duchesne and Fabro are the goal scorers.
Yeah.
In this.
Don't spoil anything, sports fan, because remember, I'm a little bit behind from the actual broadcast itself.
Here's Philip Forsberg holding. Forsberg got it back. Gronlund is sent down. Pop back across. Fabro steering in the path of the referee.
Nashville in the corner. In the attacking zone. Tries to clear the puck out as Dallas, and they end up doing so. You jerk.
Back ahead with it, weaving his way along. Fabro fired it back in. It eluded the reach of Ben Bishop. Played back behind by Hamhughes.
I could just do this.
Off of Smith, kept alive there, so there was no offside.
Oh, shoot.
Punched along around
Nashville, nice passing play, but Bishop says no. Here's Dallas.
Smith and Grimaldi and Ben Bishop made 3 or 4 outstanding saves here in the second period.
Well, he's on it, isn't he, Bush? Talking about Bishop?
He certainly is.
Rosen puts it wide to Bishop.
He was so quick. I didn't get a chance to move. He just stayed right on Grimaldi. He's been big in the second period.
Away from Foxa, this is dumped around behind. Roman Yossi able to step to that. Oh my, as he was closed off by Foxa. Out to play it is Rene. Poked along away from Cogliano. Pinching along this time as Oleksiak stepped into by Watson.
Ooh, Dallas with the puck in the attack. Nope. Never mind. Oh, wait, maybe. Throws it, and Rene puts it to the side.
Now it is taken along to the outside by Heiskanen. Second-year player from Dallas fired it back in. Stopped there by Rene. Twisted back across to Irwin, and Irwin scaled it back out. Lindell recoiled past the halfway point of regulation time.
We are past 10 minutes of regulation. Or we're personally 30 minutes into the hockey game. Dude, quit messaging me. I can't. But I can't keep seeing your thing bug on my screen.
Looks like it's going to be on Tyler Seguin. The hit on Austin Watson.
No offense. I just am watching the game on streams on my phone.
Physicality picking up again, and there you see the hit from behind Tyler Seguin and Austin Watson. And then the beautiful give and go, Smith and Grimaldi. Bishop denies.
Oh my God. Alex, I cannot show the screen. I have said this countless times. It is a copyrighted stream that I do not own the rights to. I cannot show the screen because of the fact that it is not my footage. Does anyone not know copyright? I've said it multiple times, though, Alex, so. Jordan, I'm not showing the screen. It is a copyrighted stream I do not own the rights to. No, I'm not going to, because I would get copyrighted and then probably be shut down from YouTube, which I'm not doing that. And you can report me for all I care, because guess what? I'm just going to come back and say it was a copyrighted stream. I'm not going to. Quit. I do not. That is not an excuse. You know what? You're done too. That's a dumbass excuse.
Now for 55 minutes or however long it was. So thought Dante Fabro's looked really good so far, stepping up and taking down minutes. But the
dumbass excuse. Says he's dying, and he still wants me to show the screen. That's a dumb excuse. Like, go fuck yourself if that's what you're gonna want. If that's the excuse you're gonna put out there. If you're dying, I'm sorry, but that's just a really bad excuse. Give me a thumbs down, so I don't give a fuck. You want to give me a thumbs down? Go right the fuck ahead. Sick and tired of people asking me to show the screen of the game of a game I can't even show.
Take advantage of it right here. Thanks, Coach. Happy New Year. Thanks, Peter. Happy New Year.
Brought ahead by Arvidsson. Arvidsson met by Pollock not once but twice, and then along it's Duchesne. Duels there with Lindell. Duchesne fed one along. It's nudged back to the point, and then quickly on a cross now near Cloudbro, but drilled along.
Dallas on a penalty kill, and they clear the puck down the ice. Rene is holding on to it.
Dallas to jump, clear it down, and make it.
These guys were asking about me showing the screen for the game, and I'm like, I said it countless times, and I'm not going to say it again. I cannot show game footage. Yes, it reflects off my glasses, but that's the best I can do. That is a accidental glare that I cannot prevent. I mean, I could take my glasses off, but I need to wear my glasses in order to be able to see. I like how they have the robot camera. Congliano just butchered that 2-on-1, and now it's a 3-on-1 the other way. Throws it at the goal, and it's denied by Bishop.
Work to the outside. It is Gronlund on a cross. Fed back by Forsberg. Ricocheted on back. Fed by Ekholm across. Torres there. On back to Forsberg, a drive. And then
Apparently they don't.
Out of the box.
Oh, Sagan in! Puts it over the goal!
Shifted to the backhand. My goodness.
Man.
Dropped off by Cole.
Sagan, shot save, rebound!
Rebounding right in front of that one, too.
Doors open.
Held there for another shot by Lindell, and Rene's got
I'm
the
at
glove.
0.
There has been some sparkling goaltending in this period at both ends, and the score is stuck at 2-0.
Well, when you're a player in the penalty box, you just dream about that puck getting to you on a breakaway opportunity.
You not take out the hair
The
tie?
last chance
No?
by Lindell.
You want to help her out?
Sagan gets his
it.
second chance, and then there you see the opportunity for Blake Como. And as I was mentioning, right when Sagan came out of the penalty box, when you're sitting there, you're just hoping that the puck find you on a breakaway. And Sagan had the great
Ooh,
chance.
Nashville,
It looked like
yummy.
he airmailed it up and over the net on his backhand.
Picked up by Sagan. But
Ooh, Sagan.
Sagan
What was that?
Was directed off the glass. Turnaround try by Ben failed, and it is sent back down. It is Klingberg with a long toss ahead that is brought back in. Off, and then stopped and then eventually covered.
Almost went 5.
Playing basketball game, Kaylee.
Let's take a look at that Tyler Sagan chance. Just jumps out of the penalty box, settled down a rolling puck. The pressure from Ekholm. And up and over Pecorino.
So many darn commercials. Update from the, I don't know, what bowl is this?
What? Aaron? Yeah, Aaron. You're okay. Don't be shy. Can you help with that? What's this gift shit? You want her to come down?
Oh, they're at the Citrus Bowl. Excuse me. I thought it was the Sun Bowl. Nope, it's the Citrus Bowl. Oh, by the way, it is 21-16 in favor of the Crimson Tide. Yeah. There you go, bud.
Oh, little boo girl.
Did they say tonight? Oh. But, bruh.
A great collection of food, fried chickens, turkey legs, no thank you, and a corn dog, and our guys are enjoying it. And just because Eddie Olczyk is a thorough reporter, he told me that at the finish line of the piggy race, the pigs are rewarded with crushed Oreos. I think
Ooh.
Pavelski fed with you. Anyway, here's Alexiak firing it around behind. Can you get some? Or don't take it away from the pigs. Meanwhile, this squirts loose in this 2-0 Winter Classic game from Dallas to Roman Josi, sent back down the ice.
Icing. 5:25 to go here in the second period.
I have this to read because I'm the only one available to read out of the four right now. The rest are eating. Today's aerial coverage brought to you by Navy Federal Credit Union. And there is something else I should be telling you about, but I do not have it. So we'll just talk about Manifest, the wonderful show that they have on NBC.
Fried Snickers was amazing, guys. Just saying.
You mean it's gone already?
Yes. I was dying.
Had no chance.
Here's Klingberg. Across the net mouth, hoping for Sagan. Instead, yarn shoulder by him. Lindell guided it over. Sagan twisted it on.
Oh, ow, cramp.
In a home series later on this season. And as the coach of Dallas mentioned earlier, a try there blocked off by Rene. The teams don't like one another.
Oh, come on, Dallas. Yeah, at least for one.
Last year won by Dallas in 6 games. This dealt back in and turning is Klingberg.
Oh, my leg is killing me right now.
Klingberg for the Stars with 4:40 to go here in the second period. Sees this played now by Dan Hamhuis. Forsberg, follow up now by Irwin. Irwin with a shot.
Rose is sent it to the side.
Bishop, around behind. And
Dallas comes in up. 4-on-2.
Has had a couple of block in front and a stop. We're looking all around to see where it might be. It went out of play.
Well, the quick transition through the middle of the ice. Blake Como's had a couple of great chances. I don't know how Rene saw that with Cogliano right there and off that. It looked like a Cogliano out and through the uprights here at the Cotton Bowl.
That's good.
Anyway, Sagan a shot and that into the pad of Rene.
Rebound! Oh, Dallas was right there and he couldn't put it home!
Jamie Ben all tied up, or would you 2-1?
Grabbed off now by Ben. Stoked on back for the carry back up. And able to escape and work in at Sekera. Sekera fed one out in front, hoping for Sagan, but instead...
Dallas isn't even showing any urgency here.
Now by Smith.
Rose, it said rebound, and he missed the rebound open net.
Worked back ahead on a pass that went off Ben's stick and winds up becoming an offside.
Peter Laviolette told me that one of the guys that had to step up was Dante Fabro. And Fabro does a really good job during that last sequence. From the airplane, you're going to see Dante Fabro just to the left of yours, actually in the center of the screen, right there on Jamie Ben. Does a real nice job tying him up. Ben's a guy that they have to get going offensively here to get back in this game.
40 cameras are documenting this for you today, and that one is held by a man who is not afraid of heights. As earlier today, we saw Catherine Tappan and Patrick Sharp up in the Ferris wheel, 200 and some feet above the ground, with high-risk insurance policy. This is thrown up high. Pavelski watching for it to come down. There'll be a penalty coming up.
Penalty coming to Nashville for a cross-check on Joe Pavelski. And and Pavelski gives him a little, screw you.
Well, Joe Pavelski certainly knowing the situation. I don't think there's any doubt that he sells this call in behind the net. The shot, and then Pavelski hits the deck, and power play coming here for the Dallas Stars.
What do you mean by knowing the situation?
Well, knowing how the penalties have been so far in this game, and knew that the cross check by Yossi was coming. Pavelski very strong.
That's a clear cross check. Like, come on.
But certainly understanding, knowing that he could hit the deck there and maybe sell the call. I don't think there's any doubt that that's exactly what he did there. Veteran move from 16 green.
Fired around by
dumped all the way down.
To go down. Radulov, as well as Heiskanen, will be the point men. They work up front with Joe Pavelski remaining out there, along with Jamie Benn and Tyler Sagan. Swept back away by Bonino. Would have been offside had been touched it.
Yeah, it would have been intentional offside. That face off would have came all the way back into the Dallas Star zone.
Heiskanen weaving his way along, connects back up with Ben, gains the zone. Away from Arvidsson, but he gave it back to him, and so it is swung back down again. Ekholm comes to the bench on a change. 5 D-men playing the rest of the game, almost the entire game for Nashville, with the absence of...
How can you tell the difference if it's offside is intentional or not? Gosh dang, Brandon Bishop might as well just stay out of his dang goal. Oh, here's a good chance for Dallas, though. Back to the point.
Shuffle back over to Gurianov. Takes a look.
Gurianov. Oh, he tried to go across and he gets picked off, and Nashville's in on a 2-on-1. Horncracker shot save, rebound, and it's a good chance by Dallas to clear it back out, and they do. 2 minutes to go in the second period.
Maybe it's just a readjustment of equipment. Brian, what did you notice?
I think it may have caught him up high, but I think he's just reshuffling that chest protector that may have come out of his pants area.
Okay.
And Klingberg saved the goal there. Second chance opportunity on that odd man situation. Klingberg with a great stick.
Dallas is not being able to get anything going on this on their power play. Nashville shut it down all the way. Finally getting the zone. Excuse me?
13 seconds to go on the power play.
Well, you saw the shorthanded chance a few moments.
No way. That was offside. Excuse me? Oh, well, I can't go back and look at it.
But there's that great play that you talked about, Edzo, by Klingberg to keep that from going in. This one here just kind of catches him in the rib area, a little contact, and then a little help from Klingberg to keep it at 2-0.
Yeah, Bonino thinks he's got a wide open net there. And I tell you, Gurianov came back, and it looked like he was shot out of a cannon through the middle of the ice to pressure that 2-on-1, that shorthanded opportunity for the Preds. That guy can really get up and go. I'd like to see him race Connor McDavid. I think Gurianov is that fast to go up against the fastest player in the league.
Dickinson around in front. Scores! Put Dallas on the board. 2-1.
This is an extremely quick transition by the Dallas Stars with the penalty just over. Off to the races, Golden Stars. Find some time and space, put it out front. And the finish for Blake Como. There's a speed by Dickinson out front, and then Pecorine without a stick can't stop that. Nothing he can do. And Como, who was injured in the first period.
Oh, he went 5-hole. I thought he went top right corner. No, he went 5-hole.
Here may venture the stick. Look at Pecorine. He's going to try to swing it around. Ends up getting caught in the skate of Dante Fabro, and then Blake Como all by himself.
That was a really good play.
And that allowed so much spacing. The separation for Como.
1:05 to go in the second, and Dallas has life. Oh, Pavelski! Oh, he almost put it home, too! Joe Pavelski almost put it home.
Two players have collided and are down. Foxa and Ekholm.
Oh, Foxa and Ekholm down in the corner, though. Ooh, hope they're all right.
Trainers from both teams on the ice trying to tend to their players. And there you see Ekholm and Foxa having words. But here's the chance for Joe Pavelski. Little forehand, backhand shovel, and Rene with a great save. And then there's the collision. Foxa hits Ekholm. Foxa runs into the glass. The end boards. There's no out of bounds in hockey. And there you see.
Oh, he went face first into that glass. Oh. Coming at you.
Face first by Foxa.
Damn.
Say that 3 times fast, Doc.
That was like it hurt.
Como from Dickinson and Lindell at 18:52 elapsed time in the 20-minute period. Lead cut in half. Waved out is Bonino. Coming in to draw with Como is Blackwell.
$50 seconds left to go in this third period. And Dallas, oh!
And is it a penalty? It is.
Nashville going to the penalty box. 2 minutes for delay of game, puck over glass. Second time that's happened today.
We'll get another chance on the power play to tie it up.
Blake Como scoring that goal and then hitting Blackwell. Well, it looked like that puck changed direction along the boards, and that was what Nashville was arguing about. And it did hit the boards, but
that hit the glass. How do they call that out of play?
A shotless power play actually gave up a great shorthanded opportunity against the Predators first time, but to the back it's Hastings and across.
There's a goal. He throws it wide, but they regain possession. Throws it at the goal. Save made. Rebound. Dallas still regaining possession. 30 seconds to go here in this second period. Throws it back at the goal.
Pumped along by Hastings and grabbed off by Radulov. Waits and works behind, trying to turn with Ben. Forced away though, and a good reach by Yossi.
Dallas still has possession in this attacking zone. 15 seconds left. Radulov throws it over, but he couldn't get it to Sagan stick. There's a blast coming, save by Rene with 2.3 seconds to go.
Hoping to block it, and it found its way into his equipment with 2.3 to go.
Boy, Jamie Benn doing a great job standing in front of Pecorini. Takes a cross check from Yossi. Takes a cross check.
I'd say if it was a little less, I'd pull the goaltender just to try to get that extra man out to get a block.
But Rene's able to get it, absorb it. No second chance. And referee Steve Kazari right there in front of the net.
How about the Dallas Stars pulling their goalie, ready to load up here with 2.3 seconds to go.
6 attackers win the draw.
Oh, they did pull the goaltender. So 2.3 seconds to go. They decided to pull the goaltender, maybe get a shot, and the time expires. And we're going to the second intermission. 2 on the score.
And that is 2 periods of the Winter Classic. 2-1 in favor of Nashville.
Huh? What do you mean?
Como, with an interesting afternoon already, is with Pierre.
I very much thought that I asked you about your injury in the first period.
This isn't a game.
Yeah, it was a big hit, but you expect
The only reason probably it looks fake is because of the fact that they're not even in an actual arena. This is in an outdoor arena. In Dallas,
They
it's at the
took the
Cotton
penalty
Bowl.
off, and Nicky did a great job of winding up with some speed. Estimated a great pass. I just tried to find a soft spot in the slot and popped out to me, and I was happy to see it again. So it was a big goal for us.
Thanks a lot, Blake. Enjoy 2020.
All right, thanks, Pierre.
Coming up on the Discover Card Intermission Report, Commissioner Gary Bettman with the Winter Classic announcement. Both goalies shine in the second, and Duke.
Ooh, coming up at this coming intermission. And yes, I'm going to try and do this every year. So the 2021's NHL Winter Classic will be announced at the end of this, during this intermission. And I'm going to use the restroom. Feel free to take over my live stream if you want. I may intermission it. I mean, you could. You could be the intermission. If you want to.
Hey y'all. So it's Mystic Blue Queen here. I do have my own channel. So I still his live stream for a hot minute because he had to use the bathroom. And of course on commercial. I've almost beaten my game, so it's the top side. How is everybody doing today? Well, I guess nobody wants to talk to me. Well, that's how it is. Okay. So my YouTube channel is actually about my life and how things are. I am T Money's girlfriend, if you don't already know that. My channel is about being polyamorous and transgender. Mostly being transgender, but showing how life is and what it's like just to be a type of person like I am. And I'm not talking about being transgender, but I'm talking about being polyamorous. Because there's not really a lot of insight on it. Yeah, it's not really a common thing, but it should be more common. And it shouldn't be one of those things that you have to hide who you are. Back here is my other boyfriend, my Pinkie Pie. And of course, nobody wants to talk to me. So, boo to you too. I think I'm gonna go back to playing my game. Peace out, y'all. T-Money will be back here soon. This isn't my type of thing. I'm not used to doing live stream intermissions unless it's usually on my channel. It's more natural for me on my channel. So peace out, y'all. This is your Grandma Stickler Queen. Go back to my game.
Welcome to the Discover Card Intermission Report, presented by Discover Card, the official credit card of the NHL.
Sellout crowd of over 85,000 here at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. Nashville, the first two. Dallas gets one in the second period. 2-1 Predators after 40 minutes. Welcome to the Discover Card Intermission Report.
Ooh, got back just in time, too.
For the National Hockey League. Happy New Year, happy new decade to Gary Bettman. We were in South Bend last year, and you said we'd be here this year. Could you have imagined it would be all of this?
We knew it all. No, this is incredible. To think about the fact that we have two teams, newer market teams, Dallas playing Nashville, 80,000+ people. There are more people here from Nashville than fit in the Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah, the Nashville crowd has been great in yellow back behind us here. So now the time to make the announcement for next year. Where will we bring you the new year?
We're going to Target Field in Minneapolis. The Minnesota Wild are going to host next year's Winter Classic, and we're thrilled to be going, even though it's probably 30 degrees colder right now than it is here.
Exactly. The weather has worked out here. It'll certainly be...
So the Minnesota Wild are going to host the NHL 2021 Winter Classic from Target Field.
What has been the key in your mind to the growth of this event as really a signature event in the league?
This has been incredible. Our players, our fans love it.
So it's either going to be Chicago, St. Louis, or Colorado, because they won't use Dallas or Nashville again.
Many of our players have done. And it's just a great gathering of NHL fans. And also, we tailor the experience.
Or it could be Winnipeg.
This is quintessential Texas. The design of the field, the pig races, the mechanical bowl, the music. It's all about the experience, bringing Texas and hockey together.
Tomorrow we hit the halfway point of the regular season and the great run to the playoffs. It's been a terrific start to the year. But there's been one issue I'd love to ask you about. Diversity and inclusion is a topic in every organization, every business world, and in the business world. In the National Hockey League, a decade-old news item came up that raised the question of diversity and inclusion in the NHL. Board of Governors came out with a 4-point plan. What have you seen in the last 3.5 weeks since then in that regard?
Diversity and inclusiveness are very important to us. It's been a priority. We've been working very hard to ensure that everyone feels welcome in our game. But we can do more.
Whoa.
The issue that really made that was raised by a 10-year-old allegation was
That's got to be the end of it.
a workplace that
Oh, no.
is equal for everyone. And when people in responsible positions like to have power, are they in a position to abuse it? Overwhelmingly, our coaches and our executives do a great job, but we're going to do some education, training,
And Goofy.
to make sure that our work environment is as good as it can be for everybody in our game.
Appreciate the time. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Great to be with you.
Same here, Gary. Thank you. Commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman. Catherine's back with the guys to talk about the first 40 minutes and look ahead to the third. What a scene here.
So you missed something. They announced next year's Winter Classic, and it will be at Target Field. Michigan is down 60-21 to Michigan. Explain that one to me, Lonnie. I don't get how a team can be down by themselves. That's impossible. That's impossible. Alabama.
Whoa.
Yeah. You forgot that you could do that.
No, I can spin now.
Wait, did you just double jump?
Yeah.
So why can you do that?
I just said smartass.
Kind of kick his ass.
Okay, I just did all this.
It doesn't matter if the teams suck or the teams are good. It's an opportunity to actually brandish the NHL. You gotta look. You don't look at if the teams are doing good, the teams are doing bad. It's to get people to actually get into hockey. And here are two teams that represent our brand, our league. You're looking at it from the wrong perspective. Yes, these two teams may suck. That could be true. But you're not looking at it from a marketing standpoint. Minnesota's not even good this year. And they just got the bid for next year.
Inside here at the Cotton Bowl at the Winter Classic, the Nashville Predators leading the Dallas Stars 2-1 after 2 periods. YouTube sensation Smeared Perfect.
Son of a bitch!
And Tyler Sagan to create this amazing hockey trick shot video. Take a look.
Dude, perfect! I was watching this the other day. I never got to that.
Don't lie to us. This is 2 for the show. Here we go.
Say hi. Oh, okay.
You inspired me. Tigers!
You can watch the full video on youtube.com/dudeperfect. It has millions of hits already. It was fun to watch. And this morning, Sharpie, you had your own trick shot going outside at the carnival.
I tell you what, I played some games, but there's a lot of pressure on that right there, boys and girls. I got the kids watching at home. I couldn't go home empty-handed. I had to get some stuff out of it.
Either Jonesy or I thought we could get it over the top of that barrier, let alone hit one of those cones, but 18. Looking pretty good there, sis.
Yeah, and celebrating like I've never done that before. But yeah, that was quite fun. It's all about the fun here at the Winter Classic, but a great game so far, too. You look at the Dallas Stars with a minute and change to go, Mike. They got within one of this game, and they'll start the third period on the power play.
Nashville far the better team.
What?
All right. Okay. Just text me when you're here. All right.
Ooh! Western Michigan and Notre Dame plays off in college hockey this on Friday.
You're looking Stitch.
Holy crap!
You got Stitch.
That is cute! It's like Alabama showing up to play some football today. They're proving that they're the ones that should have probably been in the college football playoff. But then again, Michigan has scored 16 points against them. I wouldn't doubt that Alabama doesn't falter in the fourth.
For Nashville to extend their lead, something to watch for in that third as well.
Standings, I'm shocked that Nashville's on the outside looking in. Their team game looks as dialed in as I've ever seen. I expect a big second half of that big time.
Speaking of the fourth, it is in the fourth. 10:16 to go.
Watch them play. What do they do in that third period to amp it up?
They wear you down through the first 2 periods because they play so physically. They also challenge you by pushing up the pace by their defensemen. They don't mind jumping up, and they cause a lot of issues for you, force you to play in your own end late in the game.
This is a big regular regular season game for points for both teams. It's been a real struggle for Nashville. Most people have pointed at the goals, but somehow, some way, if Pecorino and his teammates can win 2 points today, it could be.
Ooh, that's right, Wisconsin. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
They've only won 3 of the 11 Winter Classics. What would be your message to your teammates inside that locker room?
Do whatever you can to tie the game. Get points out of this game. It's valuable, and we're standing for more than anything. We talked about how great this experience is. It's much better when you go home with the win.
Indeed, especially with this crowd here. They are loud, and a reminder that it is that time of year again. Kraft is looking for the most passionate hockey community in America. Nominate your community for a chance to host an NHL preseason game plus $150,000 in rink upgrades. Nominations now open. Kraft Hockeyville, let's rally. And let's rally and get you set for the third period right after this.
Ooh!
You've been watching the Discover Card Intermission Report, presented by Discover.
That'd be cool. Des Moines gets a hockey game. Buccaneer Arena? Dude, that'd be awesome. Upgrade that old ass scoreboard. No offense. Storm flag.
Fucking yes. I can hear all you talking when I'm sleeping in my dreams.
Yeah, also that scoreboard. Maybe even maybe even actually add press boxes. That would be kind of cool. No, that would be a lot of money to use though.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
Give me just 1 second. No, there's something in my nose though. That's annoying shit out of me. I got it.
Like what Derek King and his crew faced here Saturday. All was fine until heat and humidity combined. They lost the ice, the white paint, the logos, and the lines. They removed the end boards to relieve a wading pool 2 inches deep. At 5 p.m. Saturday, the rain finally stopped. By 5:30, they began making ice again. 2 crews of 8 worked 36 hours straight. By Sunday evening, they had reapplied the white paint and the lines and eventually made the ice safe.
2 inches of torrential rain actually eliminated what you see here. They had this all laid out, and then the rain came and then it wiped everything.
Never have so many owed so much to 17 guys. The 2020 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic is brought to you by Honda. Great deals are waiting for you now at your local Honda dealer. By Bridgestone Tires, clutch performance in the real world. By Duncan, where there's hockey, there's Duncan. And by Discover Card, official credit card of the NHL.
What the fuck?
I don't think you can attack that. Oh, baby, why didn't you go down onto that? Flare Force! Damn! I was explaining to the Mystic Blue Queen over here that they never had a chance to actually put down the layer of ice to keep the ice from to keep the ice or the paint from washing away. Heal yourself.
I can't.
You had it. You just decided not. Different Keyblade. That one. You're so good with that one. Mega Potion. And then Ether. One more down. Or not. Ether, whatever.
Union, and that crowd that you see in the 29th outdoor game officially puts the NHL's attendance at 1.5 million have seen these 29 outdoor games. This is the 12th Winter Classic. The first time for both of these, the 24th and 25th teams out of 31 to have played at least a game outdoors. 24 teams will play in the NHL tomorrow. No one except these two are playing today. As you see what Catherine Tappan was just saying, the Dallas Stars have come from behind more than any other team in the league 6 times when trailing after 2 to eventually win the game. The halfway mark in the NHL's season will occur during the game.
Irish jerseys are teal with the gold stripe down the middle, not. Oh no, not teal. They're dark blue with the gold. That would. Nashville's jerseys remind me more of Notre Dame.
Your thoughts?
You know, the puck was bouncing a little bit at the tail end of the second period. I just talked to the linesman, Derek Nansen. He says the ice is better to start the third, but you know, Nashville's got to come up with a huge penalty.
Don't ask what I'm doing.
I like the point that Catherine, Mike, and Keith were talking about momentum clearly going to Dallas at the tail end of the second period.
Eddie?
I actually thought that they got a lot of momentum towards the
third period is underway here in Dallas, Texas.
Second period, and that their defense was really active. That's why they're so effective when they get defensemen involved in all aspects.
Nick Bonino able to clear it back out. It is brought on by Yarncrow.
Yarncrow.
Pulling up, chewing up some time, being bashed to the glass by Ben. And so it is Haskinen able to start back out. Haskinen dropped it off. Sagan with speed bringing it ahead.
No, they're blue.
Dropped it off now for Radulov.
They're blue.
Two by Arvidsson. Knocked it down deep. Ben there, and then Sagan. Moving at the half boards is Pavelski, nicely able to dance by and lead it along, and a stop attempt by Ben is shut off and held by Pecorine.
To make this play, you have to have no hesitation, and that's exactly the mindset of Jamie Benn. He knows his puck's coming around the boards and all in one motion. Pulls it, and then just comes in and tries to be an element of surprise with Rene down. He's able to stop it. Good heads up there from the captain.
Bruce, can you explain how strong those goalies' lower body has to be on those wraparound situations?
Oh, you certainly want to be up against the post first and foremost, and that's where you get your leverage. And Rene certainly did that. I think it's a second chance opportunity for Ben that can cause fits. Most goaltenders
That's
make that
Notre
initial save. It's that second whack that
after I
you
come
get
back. That's
difficult
Notre
for a
Dame's
goaltender
jersey.
to maintain his strength.
Well, one thing I would say, Bush, is that on a power play like that, I don't know if are you expecting that type of play when the puck is around
So
the
we were
boards
both
like that
wrong.
below the goal line?
You're not. It's a great point. It's an element of surprise. So a good play by Ben to try and get Rene off guard.
Scores! Dallas ties it!
Janmark was at the front of the net when Klingberg pulled the trigger. Perhaps he got a piece of it, but it's a tie game on the power play goal.
What a face-off. Klingberg, right-handed shot, gets to the middle of the ice. Right there.
Just win the face-off.
He
Goes back and shoots and scores.
And then he bumps into Pecorine, and the puck ends up in the back of the net. Changes direction without a doubt. There's no way that Rene ever saw that puck leave the stick. Don't think he got it with a stick. Maybe with
Music
a
Little
leg.
Queen dropping in. Oh, and by the way, Sportsman for Life.
Still the haze.
You're welcome.
The celebration that has tied the game at 2. Lindell on the
Lindell. It's a rebound, and he couldn't put on the. There's another shot.
That was Lindell. The
My
defender jumped in
goodness!
play After Como had to bounce over his stick and a wide open net.
Ooh, that's good.
Ekholm brings it ahead, lofts it back in on the backhand. Gathered in by Klingberg and worked across to Lindell. Spiked right back to Lindell again. Spin it ahead, hoping for Sagan. Sagan able in close quarters for Lindell, and then off a stick and back deep. And Hughes retreats to play. And Hughes fired it around, taken then by Janmark. Yarncroke able to play it back further. Guided back off through Yarncroke. And then lobbed.
I would say, Sportsman, I would say the pants do. And breakaway! Oh, he run the goalpost!
Radulov there to the
Back to the point. Shot goes wide.
Taken along by Ben.
Goes it there, and Rene says no.
Frantic play back in the Nashville defensive end. Working through Watson. Turning to take, and the Nashville Predators need a change here. Cutting across his.
Goes in front, said Rene. Pavelski. Back to the point, save Rene.
You can see the enthusiasm here at the Cotton Bowl. Stretch pass and watch out the post. Tyler Sagan.
Sagan, you got to actually deke. You can't just shoot it.
Shut him down.
What a pass by Jamie Benn. And there's that missed opportunity for Como, and then Lindell fires his puck to the front.
Sports fan, Alabama, Michigan update. Go.
To Sagan. Watson. Austin Watson has been so physical. Took a big hit. Placed a big hit on Ben right before the pass.
Screw you, I win. 28-16.
Andrew Cogliano, Eddie, during that sequence that you were talking about, he was shooting for a rebound there. He didn't think he could beat Pecorine, so he was shooting far pad, and the rebound was clearly created.
Timeout, Nashville.
Either way, I still beat you.
By head coach Peter Laviolette to try to slow this game down. You only got one. No sense of going to LA and Anaheim the next 2 games for the Predators with that timeout in your pocket. There's only certain things coaches can do to try to slow the game down, and that's what Laviolette just did.
Why don't you actually attack those little things? Have you tried?
And so it goes on. Nudged along now for Yossi.
It's actually 2-2 now.
Center carried back along by Klingberg. Klingberg forced it back up, hoping for Pavelski. Came to the other side, and Yossi with it. Yossi a shot, and it ricocheted off of Bishop. Came on back for the keep by Irwin. Pawed away by Klingberg. Canceled out there with Arvidsson. Punched around behind and taken by him.
Comes Dallas.
Rope hits, played it ahead. Forced right back in again. Gurianov there, but it's forced away.
Oh, it turned it over.
Got himself in some trouble, perhaps.
Pavelski almost tripped the referee. That was funny. The ref was just standing around the puck. It's like, move your skater, I'm tripping you. Technically, it's not a penalty because he's interfering with the play.
Johansson. And
Offside?
So Dallas with a chance to break the tie on the power play.
Oh, power play to Dallas.
The active defense. Right now, Nashville has no response for how aggressive the defensemen are for the Dallas Stars. And there you see hook, hold, whatever you want from referee Steve Kazari. The right call made, and Dallas with all the mo. Go to the power play.
Not a problem for Nashville. The loss of Ryan Ellis, and Dallas have been seizing on it ever since Ellis went down. They're starting to look bad for Nashville.
Heiskanen at the back. Hands it across, and here's Sagan, who hit the post earlier on a break.
Nice, right on him.
How close this game has become here in the latter stages. Heiskanen across.
Nice
Sagan.
pass. There's a shot. It goes wide. Sagan with it. Oh, no, it gets turned over. Watson with it, and he gets it taken away. Here come the Dallas Stars. Throws it there. He couldn't get it to Pavelski.
And then eventually settled down by Heiskanen. Slipped it back across. Radulov there.
Radulov, 1:23 to go. Sent down.
By Philip Forsberg to the last minute 18 of this power play. Early stages, third period, Winter Classic tied at 2. First 2 goals to Nashville, both on power plays in the first period. Here is Fox bringing it on. Hintz. Hoping for Foxa, but instead.
Dallas with it at the point.
He got the tying goal in this game on a deflection.
God, now I feel old.
Oh, I thought that was in. What did you just say?
I feel old because now
is looking for the most passionate hockey community in America.
Oh my God! oh, that's great. I feel old now because I do remember that. Oh my God.
There they are. The Four Horsemen. Where were you at Notre Dame last year? Last 13 shots on goal in the game have come from Stars sticks.
And make it 14! Oh, almost 14, actually.
But against the glass. Ben got it back.
Back to the point. Here's the clever! Scores! Dallas takes the lead!
Well, this first power play unit started the power play. They lost the puck, and then he drew out his second unit, and they got a good chance. And then their head coach Rick Rollins throws his number 1 unit out with the face-off in the offensive zone, and Radulov off to Klingberg, tee up, holds it right by Pecorine, stick side.
They never quit on the play.
Huh?
They created that one time opportunity for Radulov.
I'm gonna fuck those controller at you.
And if you miss, you're hitting your own
Of
team.
6:14 of playing time. From 2-0 down, it is 3-0, and in that time, the Predators have not had a shot on goal from the scoring of the first goal to the third. See if they change it here. Fabro got it on to Philip Forsberg. Gronholm couldn't take it.
Here comes Dallas.
Moving on is Heiskanen.
Throws it over and he whiffs.
Dickinson in the suicide battle. Fabro there as well. Fabro kicking it around. Back up the boards. It is Roman Polak. Stepped into with some authority there by Forsberg.
Here comes the Predators the other way.
Backhand across. Leading ahead with it now, Matt Duchesne. Follow up from Yossi. Fed it away from Duchesne. Taken by Alexia.
13:53 to go. It is 3-2 Dallas after 2 early goals in this final frame of hockey. Only frame of hockey today. Actually, the only final frame of hockey today. Excuse me. No more hockey games after this. Dallas in. Waits, shoots, save, rebound, scores! 4-2 Dallas! Oh, I just popped my jaw. Bro, quit with the spoilers.
Roman Polak with the shot.
I am behind.
And then
Don't.
Andre Sekera jumps into the play. He's going to come into your screen. 5 and 3. He gets to the front of the net and chips it in on the backhand. We talked about it in the open. The active
Oh, you motherfucking faggot ass piece of shit, bitch! Language!
And it all started because of the shot block by Roman Polak. Matthias Janmark shooting for a rebound too. We saw Conley.
Like I said,
they're on to something there.
I was talking about Surab.
15 to go in the third.
Zurab Nazarov. What Andrea said. What you said. Not anger me. I will fuck you up. How about jump away from all that?
Fucking motherfucker.
You won't get another water during this break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, eat my asshole, bitch.
Language! God.
Yeah, back off. Bloody wanker.
You can put on the board, yes!
Die, you bloody bitch.
You're gonna miss. I stand corrected. What even hit you? What even hit you?
This bitch looks an asshole.
So his bitch lips. So would his pussy and his ass hit you? That was a joke. She took that way too seriously.
Come on, you fucking dirty vagina.
New Year's Day. David Stern, the 30-year legendary commissioner of the National Basketball Association, has passed away in the last hour or so. The league announced he was 77 years old. Stern has been hospitalized since December 17th in New York when he suffered a brain hemorrhage. All of us at NBC Sports send our condolences to his wife Diane, his entire family, and all those connected with the NBA. Passing of David Stern today. Back to Don.
Indeed, Mike. Thank you. So many people in hockey that are involved in the sport, not only from ownership, but also from commissionership, wind up being partners with those in basketball, same time of year, same arenas, and all of that.
The NBC community has lost. Well, not just the NBC community, the entire NBA community has just lost their commissioner. He passed away within the last hour.
Here in the third period.
That was a really, really bad follow-up.
We earlier mentioned that this
I'm trying to
over
fuck up a
1.5 million.
Yeah, and I said someone died, and you said yes.
Will be the second largest, only second to the University of Michigan game between and
take a month to go
year
bitch.
2014. But it will be in excess of 80,000, perhaps in excess of 83,000. Notre Dame took over the second place last year.
Aha!
Meanwhile, this is
I'm checking my armpit. What the hell?
flipping it along. Rocco Grimaldi wanting to take over there.
I was looking back
Still
down here.
22
It was
shots on
probably
goal for
over here.
Nashville, a total that they have had since the end of the second period. And so the timeout has been taken, so that card has been played, and perhaps we can
I don't
get
even know
some
when it is
input
that.
if there's
Oh,
some
you
topic on what the Predators can do to somehow or other right this ship. And
She's okay, I
we'll
promise.
get them back into a competitive turn in this game.
She's okay, I
There is still
promise.
lots of time.
You're okay, I'll
Now,
just be
though, the
that.
icing is being canceled as Rene plays it off. It is off Arvidsson, floated back to center and chipped back in by Lindell. So turning with this is Fabro, able to play it across.
Well,
Turned it on back.
Said 4 more players in St. Louis.
Continuing on after this to play in both Anaheim and Los Angeles, and then that will officially be halfway. 41
Yes!
in their 82-game schedule. Disappointed in coming out of the Christmas break and losing home and home to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and we're hoping that this could turn things around here, and maybe it still will. But ahead with this now comes Matt Duchesne. Duchesne trying to pull his way along to the corner.
Yeah.
Fed one around behind and curled back up the boards, and Forsberg will go to gather in.
Hey, you know what you really
Forsberg
need?
flopped it back
You really
along.
need that
Can be
Irish.
brought on by Irwin, but taken away by Radulov, who has had a wonderful game here today. This one poked back out to center, and Gromlin will take over there.
Never noticed what I just said.
Able to march back in. Duchesne pulls loose. That one
Oh, you
kicked
did
away
hear
by
that.
Lindell on defense. Sparred for and gotten by Colin Blackwell.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Blackwell fed it back to the point. Held there for a shot by Ekholm.
Pissed out of piss a fan off.
Bishop one back to
Pirates of the
Ekholm.
Caribbean.
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 To the outside of Blackwell.
Caribbean.
Flung one that curled right into
No.
Bishop, and he's able to hold on. For a
Fine,
stoppage
Caribbean. I said it right once. I'm not saying it right
We're
again.
on the dance card there, sir.
Well, tomorrow, 7 Eastern, NBCSN, New Jersey.
Ooh, St. Louis versus
Tigers.
Colorado.
Doubleheader. The Avalanche and the Blues right after at 9:30 Eastern. And next
Washington
night,
versus Philly and
Flyers
Dallas
versus
versus LA.
NBCSN, and the second half of the doubleheader, the Dallas Stars will be in LA to take on the Kings at 10 Eastern on the NBCSN.
Just on this last turn, they got 2 shots on goal, so that's at least some progress. But again, when we get a moment, maybe you can.
Got to get their D involved, Doc.
Okay.
I mean, that's really the way that they ignite. You talked about their top scorers. I mean, both back end guys. Somehow, some way, they got to spend.
If you ask Tyler, it's said both ways.
Well, all of this period has been spent in their own defensive zone.
Here's Kyle Turris. Turris.
Woo! That's gone.
And out of play. Pierre, some observations on this as well.
Well, I got to push the pace from the back end, no question. But the other part of it is they're going to have to be more successful on the forecheck. There are too many one and dones. They're not putting nearly enough pressure on Ben Bishop. In the first period, they were. Power play was part of that. Now it's too many one and dones. They got to start winning more physical battles.
And Brian Boucher, when you were a goaltender and you didn't get any work for 11 minutes and 18 seconds, as Ben Bishop didn't, what did you do? Math problems in your head? Sang songs. Oh, I want to hear that. This is sent wide of the net by Hamhughes, jammed right back in by Ekholm.
What a goaltender does do. When they have 11 straight minutes of no action, the puck's all down the other end. They just skate around.
Occupied somehow. To the outside, it comes on back to Lindell, but he lost, and so it is brought back ahead.
Almost got it.
And brought on by Arvidsson. Arvidsson turning, and then it is yanked away and sent on by Johansson, and Arvidsson's shot is blocked off by Klingberg. Fabro gave it across, changing positions there with Yossi. Yossi able to hand back, and Arvidsson there. Fires, and it's scooped up and held by Ben Bishop.
Oh, that was a good stop. You had Lindell and Yarkrook right in front. Good glove save there from Bishop. Little interchanging by the Natural Predators forwards. Defensemen interchanging. The shot from Arvidsson. Good save, Bishop.
I'm gonna see if I can get something to eat.
Oh, that takes my life. That's tough. Don't use his form.
What form?
His dark form.
Why?
Because it kills you.
His rage?
His chaos form?
Oh, his rage form?
Yeah, it kills you.
Wow. Damn. Cheese?
Where's the cheese?
Fridge?
Oh, is it cheese slices?
Yeah. No?
Here.
Oh, it's gonna miss. It missed him. Oh, it actually
and 30
Sure.
are here today, the official attendance for the game.
The wave, huh? That was so
85,630.
The wave? It was product of my misspent youth. That's how long ago it was.
So how was that game in 1940 that you did here, Doc, at the Cotton Bowl?
They were using rovers back then. Ben Bishop with the backhand grab and paddles it on now for the chip back out from Como. Spiked away from Cogliano. Stepping along was Yossi, getting some help from Fabro to bring it on back. Fabro gliding back in, sent one along that ricochet off of Duchesne, but he is able to grab it. Looked to the point, decided no. Poked along by Alexiak, and around behind now Forsberg. Forsberg takes a look to the front. That one flipped and ricocheted up off the goalpost, but then to the outside it's Forsberg again, popping one on back. That
I need to get something going in order to get back in this game.
Cross to Fabro, and then along back in. Forsberg able to one-hand a little pass that's swatted by Duchesne, grabbed up by Cogliano, and he steps back up the wing. Cogliano laid it across.
Oh, good passing, but Dallas couldn't convert on it.
So it bounced on back across where it can be grabbed off and then backhanded across in a pass opportunity that was foiled there and then sent back off the stick of Joe Pavelski, who circles at center. Long now for Hintz. Hintz flipped one that sailed
Finally
up
made it.
Play. It was from center ice, and so there is.
I think she just beat the game.
Come from that.
In fact, that was a really hard fight.
Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, and Ricky Fowler join a winner-only field in Hawaii at the Century Tournament of Champions. Coverage begins tomorrow at 5 Eastern on Golf Channel and continues Saturday on
Century
NBC.
Tournament of Champions.
Temperatures in the 40s and up into the 50s. It was forecast. Don't know if we ever made it there today, but they pride themselves in being able to hit the little white ball down here in Texas almost year-round. This one pumped back in deep. And it is Sekera.
Oh, that was a good hit.
What a big hit again.
Game being real physical. It's kind of like a Bucks game.
Absolutely
in a way.
Massive collisions.
It is Torres.
Couple of maybe levels up, but I mean, hey.
Well, that's one way to try to regenerate something for your team, isn't it? Popped along now, and it's Blackwell. Floated one off the corner glass. Torres over there, shoved off by Polak. 7 3/4 minutes to go here in the Winter Classic. The deficit for the Predators is 2. Will it be an icing? It is.
Today we put Bridgestone clutch performance to the test. Bridgestone Giron's and Quiet Track tires deliver confident control in wet conditions, because every driver deserves clutch performance in the real world. After all, that's where practice started 3 minutes ago. Bridgestone tires.
Well, there's Austin Watson seeking out anybody in a green jersey and ended up being one of the goal scorers here in the third period. Andre Sekera for the Dallas Stars was back on his feet, and better know when 51 White is on the ice here this afternoon.
He is powerfully built.
Pixar's also Disney,
and that helps because he's got all his brothers and sisters' initials
So
on his
is
upper
Trolls
arm.
technically Disney
Good
movie?
thing the arm's big. Here's a trigger pull shot by Smith. and that went off the glass and hot. Fabro a shot, and that one was like try for Bonino,
I
and
thought
it's
it
sealed
was
up
Pixar.
there by Ben Bishop.
I thought it was Disney Pixar.
Now they're generating some opportunities.
Yeah, the more time you spend in the offensive zone, the more time you get.
Now I'm
to create
curious.
opportunities. Nicky Bonino's going to throw it out front, gets denied. There's that
Whoa,
trigger
whoa, whoa,
pull
whoa,
that Doc
whoa.
was talking about for Smith. And then a good play by Dante Fabro, shoots it wide on purpose, and Bonino from his knees takes a care
That
from
was
behind the goal and whips it on Ben Bishop.
Oh man, where's Oh, there it is.
Johansson to take the
DreamWorks
draw
movie.
with Radek Faksa.
Pixar's DreamWorks.
And off the tie-up, it is gotten by Klingberg.
hell?
And steered by Como, but into traffic, and a shot by Fabro had to be blocked away by Bishop, getting a lot more work now. And then Klingberg is placed it back out and down, but short of icing taken by Roman Josi. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go, regulation time. Predators need 2.
Keep passing, pass around, run. Pass around.
Again, around behind Johansson, twisted one that was blocked aside. Poked along by Cogliano. Second effort, but kept alive by Ekholm nicely. Great play there. Played to the corner, and at the half board, Josi tries to cover Canot, so they must drop back, and Johansson does that. So then Ekholm. The last 7 shots have gone to the Predators. After some real dominance, not only in shots, but on the scoreboard for the Predators, or for the Dallas Stars here. Half boards, it is poked on back for a shot by Irwin.
Surprised they're not using the logos that are on the jerseys.
Continues now legally. On the back now it comes for Ekholm's shot.
The Nashville Predator logos on the patch for their logo on the scoreboard.
They want to lead Joe Pavelski, but carrying it first of all is Heiskanen.
Keyblades are using. There you go.
Able to play one across the net now, and it is steered aside there by Pecorine. Sent back up the boards, can be brought back out by Mikhail Granholm. Tripped up on the play. And so it is sent on back. Fabro able to work it across. Josi there. Drilled back around now by Sekera, then Fabro, then around to the slot, dodging away as Grimaldi got it on back to Josi, twisted one around to the front through Smith that is grabbed and held by Ben Bishop. 4:58 to go, third period of play, and it remains Dallas 4, Nashville 2.
Whoa. Watch the Form 1. I was going to say, watch a Form 1 Keyblade. Any other bowl games I need to worry about, sports fan for life? Wow! You. I didn't hit you.
Do
you know what time Michael works?
6th on the power play, a one-timer.
What?
The wheelhouse by John Klingberg, and you see the reaction of Radulov.
In Chicago, in Virginia. Off the face off, this one hopped on back now for the whole
4:55 to go.
Oh! And this one off along to Lindell. Popped it on back now for the hold. By 4 to Pulverine.
Am I good?
Probably right around that 3-minute mark.
Yossi along, off of Duchesne.
Depending on where the puck is and what type of sustained pressure you might have, got to be flexible.
Klingberg ahead, hands it to Pavelski, dropped it back in. Janmark got there first and tried to drop one in front. Second effort, popped on along for Yossi to take it.
And for Dallas, you know that they're naturally going to start taking some chances. So you got to make sure that you have your head on a swivel and knowing where your man is, especially in your own zone.
Yarncroke there, and then a shot that went wide from Johansson, followed up by Arvidsson. Arvidsson spins and fires one up high.
Good save by Ben Bishop. 3:56 to go in the 2020s NHL Winter Classic. 4-2 still the score.
They want to get as many pucks as they can on Ben Bishop. So Victor Arvidsson with a nice little spin move on Radek Faksa, and Ben Bishop makes sure there's no second chance opportunities. Nifty little play by Victor Arvidsson.
Why is my head wet?
Flopped on back after the initial tries, and Hamhuis takes over there. Hamhuis blocked by Sagan, got it across the top row.
That's weird.
Yarncroke's stick, and then back in deep.
I was scratching on my head, and all of a sudden a little water came up.
Along, had to get help from Alexiak, held right at the line by Hamhuis, and then
weird.
worked along by Fabro, nicely able to control, and then backhanded along the corner boards. Arvidsson there, jostled a bit by Heiskanen, and it's picked up by Alexiak, worked back out to Ben. Now Fabro, keeping an eye on Rene, 3:18 to go, back along now to Ark. Down by Sekera, coming by us Grimaldi. Still in the net at the other end is Rene. Fed back along, trying to escape with it. Pavelski fights his way to center. Puck came back onto Janmark. Janmark able to cross along. Spins with it now. Janmark.
You're going to get him back.
And then it came back over where it is Dickinson, flinging one across that is sent off the short glass. Tumbling down to the ice is Janmark as they still battle. Trying to get along with it is Smith, but the puck escapes as far as center and then is floated back along by Polak. Jabbed across by Duchesne. Still in the net is Rene. Wants to come off. You can hear him urging his teammates. And now he comes to the bench for the extra attacker. Net is empty. He started to the bench, stopped, and now he has gone to the bench. And so waiting around behind is Polak in possession of the puck with 2:25 to go. And the net empty. Rattled it around, but right to Johansson. And then it flipped off of Faksa and hopped out of play.
Boy, Roman Polak got lucky there. He's going to fire the puck around the boards. He's got to make it really difficult for Nashville to keep that play alive.
Nashville does not have a timeout. They utilized it earlier in this period to try to stem the momentum of Dallas.
So Johansson will take the draw against Faksa. Faksa prevailed, up for grabs, and then he stepped in and tried to work it further for help from the defense.
Throws it around.
The battle, it goes all the way back up to Yossi, though. Spins it across. Ekholm kicks and controls. Then along it came for Ekholm to play again. Back to Yossi once more. Worked it in deep for Arvidsson. Arvidsson holding. Then battled for, and it came right out in front where Ben Bishop decided to hold on as it kicked off of Johansson.
Well, it's been a solid afternoon for Ben Bishop after giving up two.
You watch the last 2 minutes takes a whole 10 minutes in real time.
Bishop has been perfect through in the second and third periods, and he's come up with some timely saves. And you think about when the score was 2-0, guys, and that opportunity where John Klingberg was able to help him out and keep that puck.
What? Third, 158.
Back to score 4 straight since then, so credit to Bishop and his defense for shutting the door.
4-2 Dallas.
Duchesne lifted down.
Empty net! Oh, and it bounces wide.
Hustling down and Jamie Benn popped up and away, and nothing.
Rick Bowness not too pleased with that. He's on the bench. He just stepped back. He was very upset. He thought that Jamie Benn won that race.
Icing was called, and so it'll be brought back.
Wow, that took a really awkward bounce.
Yeah, hard to see from that angle. Tie goes for the runner, doesn't it, Eddie?
I would disagree. I thought Ben was going to get to that puck first, but doesn't matter. I don't have the stripes on today.
Very good, Eddie. Worked at the half court. Sagan there, rattled it on around. It is booted back in deep by Yossi. Turning with it now is Smith. Smith fed one.
141 through the empty net. One.
This one will be icing. 1:36 to go. Might as well try for it.
With the 2-goal lead.
I wasn't surprised if Dallas used those jerseys one more time throughout the regular season.
If you really wanted to make a statement, there has been no goal scored by a goaltender in one of these. What do you think, Ben? I mean, if it comes to you, would you try it? Probably not. Here's that
going
with it. Fed one to the slot. Arvidsson couldn't come up with it. Down went Johansson.
Tries to pick up the puck. 190 seconds left to go in regulation time.
Off by Forsberg. Outdueled by Pavelski for the moment, but then it's up for grabs again to a side. Lobbed on back, kneeling block, and a keep by Yossi.
And that's gone.
Up out of play
1:16 to go. 90. No, just 86 seconds left.
To get that puck rink wide over to Matt Duchesne, who has had a wonderful.
No, 76. Sorry.
Goal and assist for 95 in white.
Boxa wins it again.
Dang, they're playing really good music at the Cotton Bowl.
Possession goes again to the Predators. Battled for there, and a kick around behind. Forsberg tried to center, snuffed out there by Sekera. Fed along, but kept in by Yossi.
Nice pass.
Duchesne holds.
Looks.
And then pointed
Back
it on
point.
Looking.
1 minute left to go in regulation time. Nashville needing at least a goal. Empty net wide. And Dallas is down there. Dickinson.
Chewing up more time. He looks out in front. He's got Como there.
Como couldn't get it to him, and here come the Predators for the way. 40 seconds left to go in regulation. It is getting intense. Little bit of a push there. Shot save. Rebound. Sekera. This one might go wide.
Nothing. 22 seconds to go.
22. They need one at least.
Rattled it back around. Pinching back along. It's Gronlund.
15 seconds left. In front wide. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. Nashville needing at least 2. And Bishop holds. 5.2 to go.
For their partisan home fans. And the Nashville group of 20,000 boisterous fans who drove the 660 miles or flew will be disappointed, but have to be proud of the effort from their team, particularly early in this game.
Oh, Haskin had knocked off the helmet of Craig Smith, and then Smith decided, you know what? How do you like that? And Smith had a great power move out of the corner.
Good game between these two teams, and it looks like it's going to end in the favor of the Dallas Stars. Four seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1, and the Dallas Stars win the 2020 Winter Classic 4-2 the final. What a game. What a ride. It was fun. Warm up, do a little dance. Fire off the final set of fireworks because you ain't going to be able to use them anymore. I'm guessing you're going to want to watch something. I mean, hey, now I have my PlayStation over here. You can watch something. And of course, tradition in the NHL. It's not really big during the regular season, but when it's a game this big, it's always important. It's the handshake as the Dallas Stars do defeat the Nashville Predators by a final score of 4-1. 4-2, excuse me.
are handshakes. Normally reserved for the ends of playoff series, which these two teams did have last spring. Out here today, and they're on this ice.
Final
still.
stats of the night of the game. I'm
I've
just going to
never
go ahead and
been
run through
one of
them real
these.
fast. I'm going to actually
Now they
end this
all
real
have-
fast. Give me just 1 second.
I want to play. That's right. It's a great experience.
We're going to run through the final stats real fast. Of course, the Dallas Stars taking care of business at the Cotton Bowl, scoring 4 goals in the third period. No. 3 goals in the third, 4 in the final 2. Pecorine, 31 of 35 saves for the Nashville Predators. He is the one that gets the loss. 31 of 33 saves. 31 saves on 33 shots for the Dallas Stars. And like I said, everyone, that is going to wrap it up. I'm actually going to take a look and see if I can get 3 stars. Let's see, can I get 3 stars of the game from here or no? Hold on. I want to see if I can get the 3 stars of the game real fast. Three stars have yet to be announced. I would say Ben Bishop be number 3 because he did show up after that first period. Because he shut down every shot in the second and third period. So I'd say Ben Bishop 3. Matt Duchene number 2 because he had a 2-point night. And Radulov number 1 for the Stars because Radulov had the game-winning goal. And the game just ended, so I would say... So give it a couple minutes. I'll stay on stream, and I will announce the official 3 stars of the game. I'm just waiting for it to show up here. Three stars yet to be announced. You having fun over here? Yes, I would. Please. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think I have to find a kid there.
No way.
That was the runner-up to the end.
How can there be a runner-up to the end? It's either the end or it's not.
Well, tell them not.
Hey, there's only one ending. Oh, wait a minute. I should be telling you that you're the one that plays RPG games.
Ah, shit.
Oh, I had one of them right. Okay, the official 3 stars of the game. Number 3 goes to Duchene. Number 2 star goes to Klinberg. Did he have a multi-point night? No. And Comiu has the number 1 star of the game, and that is going to do it from where I'm sitting at. And that's going to do it for the NHL's Winter Classic 2020. Next year, we will be doing the same thing, except it'll be in Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota, hosting the Minnesota Wild. And by the way, I already have my gear for that. I have to get an NHL Winter Classic shirt. But until then, guys, until the next video, guys, Mystic Blue Queen.
Hi, y'all. Peace out.
I'm Team Money. Thank you guys for tuning into the watch party, and I will see y'all next time. Peace out. Maybe I should have had this up before. Okay, let me try that again. Mystic Blue Queen.
Peace out, y'all.
Mr. Team Money. Peace out.